What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an all-new episode of Talkin, a podcast amongst friends. I'm Anthony Sterling, aka your friendly neighborhood super Negro, and joining me as always are those beautiful, powerful, vivacious, and not annoying queens of podcasting. Starting off.
I'm trying to find who the fuck you meant in this house.
Yeah, you see, she was like,
I was trying to give her a shot. I was trying to bring the cat. The cat is annoying. That is the annoying one of the group. But we are going to start off, as always, with that slightly annoyed mixed chick, a.k.a. the progenitor of light-skinned revolution, a.k.a. Madam Her-Tepia herself. Give it up, y'all, for Miss Britt Williams. She is in the building. How are you, ma'am? Welcome as always.
Black is
Why
beautiful
she go first?
all the time.
Well,
Woof.
that's why.
white privilege.
Exactly.
What just came out of my mouth? And she said, okay.
Show
And she wanted to show her T-shirt so badly.
She did. She wanted
She
to
wanted
stand
to
up
let
and show
folks
that
know.
motherfucker. Stand up. Stand up. Just so
You
it.
might as well. Slavery.
We
is white
on
history.
radio. Slavery is white history. How we survived it is black history. Is what the
No,
shirt
we're gonna be
says
on
for
YouTube.
those-
This is
for
going on YouTube.
Nigga, I don't even watch us on YouTube all the time. I be listening on
Right.
Spotify while I'm driving, so I can't look
listen
down.
at
Ah,
I can't look down and
Oh.
look at her boobs.
well, that's true. You will cause an accident. But let's not make that happen. But we will continue on with the enforcer of Talkin' Ish.
Yes.
Our astonishingly afroed emissary of blackness. Give it up, y'all, because she know what Squad Goals is all about. It is Miss Coretta with the Beretta. Miss Elaine Turagano is here with us. Hello, madam. Bang.
My pre-wash day fro.
Hey, still looks good. You don't look like Sideshow Bob.
You
Be
don't.
happy
No,
about
not
that.
yet. If I let it go one more day, I will, though. And if I put it up in a high bun, I start looking like Beaker from the because my head is so
It's
yeah,
perfect.
it's
you
very
could wear-
like long
You see,
oval
you-
shaped.
You could have lab coated and got one of your kids to be.
I'm thinking
Brunson.
about one year I might go as Beaker though, for real.
That'd be fun. Oh, you could go as Beaker, have George go as Brunson. He's got. Think about it. Hello, everyone. I'm Brunson Honeydew. That
George's
I don't-
voice is too deep.
is true.
True.
That is true. Damn. But
Yeah,
it would
voice
still
is
be a
deep.
good combo. It'd
Hell,
be
if
hilarious.
I don't get to the little lady to do my eyebrows, be fuck around and go with Bert and Ernie. This motherfucker does grow. You should have seen it during COVID. It was one. I was looking like, what's his name that play in the NBA?
The
What
brow.
was his name? He used to play for the Pelicans.
Anthony
What's his
Davis.
name? Yes.
Anthony Davis, yeah.
COVID was a rough time. And why you didn't say one of your last AKA, Anthony, instead of just Super
The
Negro? You should have
bountifully
said
boobed.
your AKA. You should have said my collarbone, AKA my collarbone showing now, bitch.
AKA Mr. Ho Face.
That part.
That's
That
what
part.
you wanted? Gotcha. Okay. At the end of this episode,
Yes.
it begins. The dark side kicks in. But we got to move on, y'all, because this podcast is never a podcast without that beautiful ray of sunshine. Miss-
Let me have my moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm bad.
AKA
Turn my camera
Miss
off.
I don't know what to do with my face. Y'all show some love, everybody, to that lovely Miss Araya Anderson. Hello, madam.
Hi, Janae.
Hi, Janae.
Fine.
She is the peas and carrots of this podcast.
Is she
All
blurry
right.
to anybody else, or is it just me?
No, it's
No,
her,
she's
and
blurry.
Oh,
She's a little
I'm
blurry.
blurry.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
the internet.
yeah, Florida tripping.
Well, I've changed.
It's not-
That's a little
spectrum.
better. Wait, don't
Yeah,
move.
it could be. Yeah, it
Stop
could
talking.
be just the connection.
Oh nope.
Don't move, stop talking.
Okay,
See,
look
I
like you
look clear
cleared
to
up.
myself.
Yeah, you're gonna be clear. It's the funny thing is that it's gonna record separate channels. So if you
Oh,
blur out, you'll be fine. I know how to work
okay.
it. But
That's that raggedy ass Florida
Well, they
shit.
made me switch to Spectrum.
yeah.
I had
Well,
Oh,
and
so
Frontier.
you
I
can
love
you watch
Frontier.
Jimmy Kimmel?
I
yeah,
don't know.
he's back on every station.
Oh, because
I'm
I
like,
know
did
a
you
few
watch Jimmy Kimmel
stations.
before?
No, no, no. I was just
True.
wondering because a few stations said that a few network companies said that they wouldn't show it
Sinclair.
anyway.
The Sinclair
Oh,
networks stations had said, well, Sinclair said they wasn't going to air it, and then they lost so much damn money on revenue.
Mm.
They changed their minds and they said, okay, we'll go back. But stations they can kind of make a decision for themselves. But the problem with that is they would have to get permission from the networks because the networks, in order to keep your license, you have to air network programming. And Jimmy
I don't.
Kimmel
I didn't
is
hook up
not
my.
syndicated; it's by
I didn't hook
ABC.
up my boxes. I just use it for the internet. They sent me two
Oh, okay,
boxes, but I don't use them.
got you. But yeah, it's all gravy. It is all gravy. But look, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for checking us out as always. I do want to say thank y'all for some good feedback on our versus bonus chat that we did. Shout out
I
to
love the clip
Jay.
that you put together.
Oh, that
It
that
got it
was
got a lot of
hilarious.
hits on TikTok.
Yeah, and it's getting a lot of hits on YouTube. So thank you all for that. We really appreciate it. Because the question is, was Future from a few was Shaka Silk the Shaka from a future time? Was he ahead of the game?
No,
All
because
signs point to fuck
he
no.
would
He
be
raps off
offbeat
beat.
even in the future.
Yes, yes,
So does Young
but
Miami.
yeah,
So
well,
is that nigga? What is it? Blueface and the other. It
yeah,
was another one,
Blueface.
a little young,
Mm-hmm.
another little young one that rap off beat.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, do they do that shit on purpose, or they just really
G
cannot
Herbo.
catch the beat?
They can't
Some of
catch
them
it.
do. Some
Young
of them
Miami
do. I
can't catch the
know.
beat.
Now this is kind of crazy. There was a song I was listening to. Kendrick Lamar was a feature on, and he was off beat, but it made sense. Like
Mm,
it fit. And then when he caught the beat, it got even better. But
yeah.
a lot of rappers, some rappers do that. Like they know how to go off beat, but still make it sound good. You know.
It's
So
Young
what can I
Miami, and
tell
I
you?
came and run my sack up. She's off beat on that song.
I think people were just shocked that I said he talk off beat.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody and everybody's like one comment, I think it was the only comment on the YouTube one was, oh yeah, Silk was something. Everybody was riding Silk when they came out, but now time has passed and it takes one person to say, Silk wasn't this, and now everybody's riding the Silk hate train. And I'm like, nobody's hating on Silk, it's just an observation. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
say he was horrible. I just said he rapped off beat. And he did
Mm-hmm.
explain why he did it. He wanted to be different from everybody else. He wanted to
Oh, he did
stand
it
out.
on
So
purpose.
congratulations, he did it. Yeah,
Oh,
he
it
did it on
wasn't that he
purpose.
couldn't catch the beat. Gotcha.
Yeah, he just did it on purpose. But Jason in the Discord from Was It Good Though podcast, he said, nah, man, he explained it. I said, yeah, Jason, and killers explain why they kill, but we can still condemn them. It's
Right.
okay. We can still talk shit to 'em. But no, man, look, thank y'all for
People need to
checking it
stop
out.
throwing
We
around
hope,
that hate shit.
yeah, I
Just because
mean,
I make an observation don't mean I'm hating.
yeah, and I wasn't hating because I always thought Silk rap off beat. He was more off beat on his first album, which was called The Shocker, than he was
I
on
remember
Charge
that
It to the
album.
Game. Which one? The Shocker?
Hmm.
You remember that one?
Hmm.
Oh, Britt, you from the streets, because that one didn't move much. Charge It to the Game was his biggest one, but I didn't know. Maybe I should have invited you for that episode. I feel bad.
No,
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 no.
no.
No,
It's
you don't.
really okay. I
Okay.
know one thing,
Oh,
not enough.
You don't feel bad. It's fine.
no. But when I did it, I said, yeah, I didn't invite her. But your dad was visiting, so I didn't know if he had left
You
or not.
you made a good
So
choice.
okay. What's all that goddamn fang dangle ding going on with you, daughter?
Oh
What is this
God.
screen with all these people? But huge thank you and shout out to Miss Erica Fox and Mr. JD Mosley for joining us. Shout out to Rico for joining us. I felt like I was Master P and I dropped 2 episodes in the same week of the podcast. That'll never happen again. We do have another episode. I might put it on the screen so you could check it out after you watch this one. I'll watch that one and come back, where we talk about the culture or the cult of accountability. And it was just basically, have we weaponized holding somebody accountable? Because the whole Tyler the Creator situation, and now it looks like was that girl that used to date Travis Kelce?
Oh yeah,
Kayla
Nicole. People are digging up tweets that are 10, 15 years old, and they're like, "Oh, is this you?"
Here's the thing. At some point, if that's the barometer, what you said all those years ago, or possibly we're all able to be canceled then. And then if everyone's canceled, is anyone really truly? It's right. There is a thing called redemption. There is a thing called the change of life. Like if you don't live your life like that anymore, and you've had a significant period of time in between, you gotta let shit go, because people are allowed to change and be better people.
Right. Well,
they're only doing that because she got one up over Taylor Swift.
Right.
Well, and that was one of the things too, because, and it's funny that we're going through this, but that's fine. There was the drama with Taylor's new album that she supposedly threw some shade at Kayla Nicole.
And it was racist, but go off.
Oh, look, I don't listen to the bullshit. That's not my people, but I was just trying to figure out what the whole drama was about, because supposedly it was just this one line about Travis Kelce. She was singing it from the video Helene sent. Oh, she was singing it and through the view of Travis Kelce, because Travis was talking about how he was sad and he never felt like he was being supported and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. Sure, Jan, no problem. Keep it moving. Like I said, that's not a beef I really care about.
There shouldn't be no beef, because if I'm Taylor Swift and I supposedly got the man and I have billions of dollars, why do I care about an ex-girlfriend?
Right. Exactly. That's true. That is true.
She's just reaching to stay relevant. That's all she's doing.
Like a certain Canadian rapper. But again, not as good as the beef that we had in 2024. So it is what it is. But we're going to move on, because it is now time for our weekly wellness check. This is where I find out what the queens of podcasting were up to this week and how they've been. So let us start with that beautiful ray of sunshine, aka Miss I don't know what to do with my face, Miss Araya Anderson. How was your week?
Going. I'm good. I had a regular week, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm poor. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay. You're alive. At least you're alive.
I'm alive.
You gonna rock?
I'm here.
All right.
I'm grateful to have friends like you guys.
Oh. See, I'm not gonna sure Jan you like I did one Miss Britt Williams, because she just set herself up every time. She alley and I oop it. So, but no, it is no. Britt knows we love her. She knows good and damn well. So let's go and hear about the slightly annoyed mixed chick. Miss Britt Williams, started any revolutions this week?
No. Well, I did try to stare down these ICE agents, but they wouldn't look at me, so it was pointless.
Stop. Get some help. Stop. Don't do it anymore.
She wants to be detained.
She does. You do.
She really does. I think she does.
But
you want to go to Guantanamo Bay.
She wants to be able to tell that story. Right? Yeah, she wants to be able to tell that story. So
she does things. She's admitted before. She does things for the story.
Do you go in and don't say chicken when you see there's like a ICE agent? You say it in Spanish just to see if they'll bother you.
Pollo.
Pollo,
That's her.
pollo,
This bitch.
pollo. Look at me.
She start counting in Spanish when it ain't needed.
Exactly. ¿Dónde está? I don't
Yo
say but,
soy
I say ye.
Brit. Yo soy
Muy,
Brit.
muy bien, gracias.
What I was gonna
Mucho
Looking
say.
around while she's
caliente.
looking around while she say it.
Like she just goes walking around just singing "Living Mi Vida Loca."
Well,
Viva
no, but
Las Vegas.
That's what you should have got her with a Selena shirt.
Well, that would have
what
got a
I
call.
love to play when I'm driving home or driving anywhere really loud is "Fuck Donald Trump."
That's not gonna
Fight the
work.
power.
not
But
gonna
with
work.
that said, what I was going to say about my week is one thing that I experienced yesterday was fucking phenomenal. It was last night.
Mm-hmm.
She's dick.
No,
It's fucking phenomenal. I got it last night. That's what you
no,
sound like.
Metro. I have never seen it, and I got to see it last night. Metro Boomin when he did the hits with the symphony.
Oh wow!
was-
Oh wait, that was in Oakland.
No, it was in LA. That was
Oh.
in 2023, but I watched it on YouTube. They have the full one on YouTube, and it was
Metro Boomin want some more.
amazing. Just the mix,
Right.
it was That's
That's
what I take away from my week was watching that.
yeah. Who's the leader of the orchestra? Is it conductor or maestro? Which one
Maestro,
is the maestro?
I think so.
That's
Yeah,
what they call him. Okay, if I'm wrong, please put it in the comments. Correct me.
right. Please, I could be wrong too.
Yeah, did they go like Leopold? So did the person who's like Leopold from the Bugs Bunny opera? Okay. Did they start the show off by going, "If young Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you"? Did they do that? Then no, it's not.
I
Good.
need to
An hour
tell
and a
you
half
though,
long?
that
Is it the
man, the
Red Bull
conductor, the
Symphonic?
maestro, the Red Bull one. His
It's
jacket
a black dude.
buttons were holding on for dear fucking life.
They are. I'm
Them
looking at it right
shits
now.
was
Oh, he's a big guy?
stressed.
He's a big guy.
He's at
Stressed.
He's at least 13 months pregnant.
Right? Like,
He's in his 90th trimester.
Yeah.
yo, that button, it was like
fella.
just fighting to get away from each other.
Hold
But-
on, we can make
Yes.
it.
I was like this.
but it was.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I don't mean to sound silly, but it was kind of just beautiful to watch and a little bit transformative to hear these songs that we know so well.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is an appearance by a young woman on one of the songs, and it's just, it was a
Does she have on a weird ski hat?
yes. I love the rest of her outfit outside of the ski hat.
Mm-hmm.
I would wear that, but so I just want to say, please, that'll end up being my recommendation at the end. But that was my week.
Yeah.
That's my
No,
highlight
that's
of my week.
awesome. I mean, it's and that's not like a first off either, because I mean, remember Jay-Z did one in New York, I think with the symphony. Nas did Radio City Music Hall
Yeah.
for the anniversary
Nigga,
of
Toby
Illmatic.
just did one.
Who did? Oh, Toby. Oh, damn, I
He
haven't
did
heard that
one
name in a minute.
He did one like
I-
in the street
Who's
with
Toby?
an
Okay.
orchestra.
Oh,
I
wow.
want to say he was in New York. I could
Okay.
be wrong, but yeah, he just did one like a couple weeks ago.
Who is
Yeah.
Toby?
Toby and Guigwe.
Toby and Guigwe.
Rapper.
Oh, you know what?
Yes, that-
I have 2 of his songs on my favorite playlist.
Yeah.
But when I
Toby's-
skip his
Toby's a
songs
beast.
now, except for
Uh-oh.
I
Don't
skip
skip
one
him.
of them. I have to.
Oh.
It's just he reminds me of my Hebrew, my Black Israelite Hebrew guy, and
no,
I have a
Toby's
hard
not a
time
Black Israelite.
listening.
No,
No,
he's
but it
Nigerian.
just the shit he says in that with this one song. I'm just
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh god.
Okay.
Whoop.
Trauma, trigger trauma.
But try Jesus. That's my jam.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
See, mine's is the one with his wife. Oh man.
Yeah,
what
that's
name
the one
was
I
it?
have
with
to
the little
skip.
whistle in the background.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just the way he's talking
skipped that
reminds
one?
me.
That
reminds
is a
me of the
joint.
conversations we had. I loved that song up until then.
That nigga say it reminds me. It
Oh
reminds me of the
wow.
time that I've
Okay.
lost.
Wait, ain't that the Israelite that was married, wanted you to have his baby and be a part of the
Oh
harem?
Jesus, I hope not.
Girl, you are dropped. You okay?
Yeah,
You
you
know
got an
what?
old
Hey,
ass
Brit's
dried
new
up
man.
womb.
I
He didn't know.
I don't think he did. No, I
He
think
didn't
with
know.
the power of Israelite, it would revitalize
It doesn't.
her contaminated tubage
If
and
anything, it
bring
would
forth
literally probably make her uterus
seeds.
just fall the fucking way out.
That is true. Could be.
Like it
But
was
there might
just.
be an egg hiding in the cut. Free
Oh
me,
and
black
running the
woman.
fuck away, hiding for a reason.
I do
Oh
not want to be
no.
fertilized. We are
No,
not
not by
bringing
that
life into
man.
this world. But
That nigga
no,
got a
hey,
better chance of fertilizing a farmland egg
yeah.
out of her refrigerator than he got fertilizing anything that's coming out of Brit's uterus.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, we gonna move on, but I'm glad you had a great week. I'm definitely gonna check out that Metro Boomin orchestra thing. We gonna round it off with Miss Coretta with the Beretta. Helene, how
Sure.
was your week?
I think it was fine. I
Okay.
partially don't. Oh, I did take off on Wednesday. I woke up Wednesday morning and was like, I don't
Okay.
think I want to leave my bed.
Yeah, I had one of
Hey.
those days
So
last
I didn't
week.
leave my
Yeah.
bed. Outside of that, it was fine, I think. Caleb's birthday was on Friday.
Okay.
Oh,
Happy
Um,
belated birthday.
happy belated.
the ex-husband got out of jail on Friday.
Nice.
Happy day of release.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy freedom. Okay.
I'm currently watching my dog stick her hind leg in the air like a cat and lick some portion of her. I don't want to know what it is. Hey,
That poor dog.
like face
Leave
is
that boy
just in
bitch
it.
alone.
Jesus Christ.
Got you.
But no, that's it. Like I didn't do too much of anything. I did go to the comic book store
Mm-hmm.
early in the week and pick some stuff up,
Yeah.
but that was about it. I did not
Okay.
have an exciting week, which is not bad. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. As long as there's no drama, it's peaceful to an
Right?
extent. And
That's a
you
good week.
just you go
Right.
through day by day with no BS. Hey, that is a perfect week. My week was a journey, an adventure. It was like an Indiana Jones the quest for a fucking gumbo paddle. So that was fun.
Why are you looking for a
A
gumbo
what?
paddle? How much gumbo are you
What is
making
a
if you need a
gumbo
gumbo
paddle?
paddle?
It's a stirring paddle. It's a big for those massive pots.
Oh, is
Um,
this for work?
yeah, we're doing our gumbo cook off when this drops. This drops
And
on
you
a
need a paddle,
Wednesday, so
nigga?
we're turning it into a trophy. So we're gonna etch, you're the gumbo cook-off champ.
Oh.
Exactly. So I'm hunting everywhere. I'm gonna name the
You can
stores,
find some
even though
shit
we
on
don't get paid.
Amazon?
Amazon didn't have the one I wanted.
Mm.
Because I needed a full flat surface, with no holes in it,
Look,
no
this one say Ace
perforations,
Hard.
nothing.
Is this Ace Hardware? Yeah, this one say Ace Hardware for $10.99.
They got a
Yeah,
gumbo paddle?
Wait, you
yeah.
can't
It's
see it.
a
That's some shit
stirring
It's
they
got to
paddle.
sell in
be.
Louisiana.
I was like, that's got to be regional
It
because
is.
Yeah,
I never
because y'all
my
don't know how to
Ace
cook.
Hardware is not going to have.
Y'all don't understand how to cook. It's okay. It's okay.
Gumbo is
Um,
not in my history.
Neither
I've
is
never
regular
had
food.
gumbo.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I've never
What?
had gumbo.
She don't like seafood though,
I
neither
don't
You
do
like
don't.
so.
seafood.
So you
So
didn't
I
even
mean, if
try
she did have some, it'd be
Brit's
sausage
aunt's
and
gumbo?
no, because it
No, I
has
don't
shrimp
eat
in it.
seafood.
Oh,
I
okay.
only had the
Oh.
banana pudding and it was outstanding.
The banana
Yeah,
pudding
because
was. I
that's
don't even like
diabetes. That's
bananas, and it was
delicious.
good.
It
Yeah.
was really good. With the chessmen
Okay.
cookies in
Well,
it.
You gonna stop talking about Brit's people because she
no,
gonna be mad for real.
I'm not talking about her cooking. She said bread, banana pudding. I'm like, yeah, that's diabetes.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm thinking
It
about
was
something
delicious.
else. I'm thinking
Oh,
about why Rhea doesn't like seafood.
Okay, we don't need to get into that.
Oh,
I
no,
I'm
thought
not.
I'm
we were
just.
Hold
You just
on.
don't like it. Like you're
It's
not
a
allergic to it. You just
preference.
don't like it.
It's a
She
Oh,
just
okay.
doesn't
preference. I
like
don't
it.
like it.
Oh,
I have
Yeah,
an
she
I
just
thought
doesn't
irrational
like
maybe.
it.
fear. I have an irrational
Oh,
fear of sea creatures.
Okay.
I don't like them.
So no
I
fish,
don't
no
trust
shrimp.
them. I don't eat
Yeah.
anything that comes from the ocean.
Rhea could
or the
never be a
rivers,
lesbian.
Or the
No.
Wait,
or the
what?
lakes, or the streams,
Did
or
you
the
just
swimming
hear what
holes.
she said?
Yeah,
I
I could
heard-
never be a lesbian. That's true.
So you don't eat any fish?
Nothing that comes from a body of water. I don't partake in anything. Only land
Okay.
mammals
Oh, okay. All right. You know what?
and sea
You do what
creatures,
you
or
do.
not sea creatures, air creatures.
You're
Would you
weird.
eat crocodile?
Hell no, no! I don't like
Eat
exotic
alligator, bitch,
animals
not
either.
crocodile.
It's alligator bites, and my ex bought some over for me one time, and I looked at
Right.
him when he was crazy. And we went on a cruise, and he had frog legs, and it did look like
Tastes like
tiny
chicken.
little chicken
Frog legs are
wings.
delicious.
It did look like tiny little chicken wings, but I
You're missing
decided
out on
to
so
not-
many things. Like you supposed to
I'm
be
good.
one of them islanders. You don't eat conch.
No. Oh, I have had conch. That's the only thing I thought was delicious, but
It
I
is.
won't eat it on a regular basis. I only ate it in
Red-
the islands
red-
because I was having an experience.
You know what?
Rhea
Your
couldn't
palate is
survive in
childish.
Louisiana.
Stop talking to us.
Oh, damn. Go sit in the corner. Time out.
Childish. You hear me?
You wouldn't survive Louisiana, friend. You
No, I
wouldn't.
wouldn't. This is why I don't want to travel to Asia, because I know that
True.
they're heavy in seafood dishes.
squid
Seafood.
and eel
So I
is
don't wanna-
delicious.
Yeah.
I do not want to travel there because
I will
won't
say
be able
this.
to eat anything.
Would you eat
I've-
snails? They're a land mammal,
No.
land animal.
They're not a mammal. I'm not eating them.
Escargot
They're
is
mollusks.
delicious.
Well, I've
They
had
are. They're in the
shark
shell,
before,
right? I
and
guess
it's
they would
actually
be a
pretty good.
mollusk.
Yeah, some
You have what?
Shark.
Shark.
Yeah.
That's
I've had
exotic.
shark before.
It is
Yeah,
very
it's-
exotic. Sometimes
Now,
illegal.
the fin, it's illegal.
Yeah.
The fin, shark
shark
fin
fins
is
too?
very
Is
illegal.
that what you had?
No, I had shark steaks. And it's
Shark
all
fin
muscle.
soup now is the shark fin is gelatin
Yeah,
in most
it's
places.
just collagen, basically. Yeah, but enough
It's like
of
you
that.
can't get fog
It's
rot
healthy
anymore
for you.
either.
Right.
Because sharks don't get cancer, so consuming their flesh is a healthy thing for you.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Thank you, Miss
Sharks,
Science.
sharks don't get cancer. So
Yeah,
like,
but sharks don't
there's
lose
been-
teeth either, and
there's
I've had it, and I lose a
and
tooth.
there's
It's gone.
shark collagen supplements that you
Mm-hmm.
can take to fight cancer.
Now I got to Google
Okay.
do fish get cancer, and if they do, how come sharks don't?
Rhea is turning.
Okay,
us-
well,
Look.
only 1% of turtles get cancer, and if you lick their shell, you
turtle
end
soup.
up with salmonella.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh, you know what?
So
There was something else
consuming-
that I just learned about. Was it It wasn't salmonella. Apparently, if a panda pisses on you, is it a panda? No.
Don't let it
If
be a
some-
koala because you'll get
koala.
chlamydia.
They have chlamydia.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, is that true? I instantly
Yes.
was like,
They,
They
are
have they
full
have
of
the highest
chlamydia.
concentration of
They're
chlamydia.
filthy with it.
that is wild.
They're like
They need
what is
to be
it?
in them
Florida
prep commercials.
retirement homes
Right.
are filthy with no, for real. Florida retirement homes are known for having
Oh, yeah.
horrible
The,
STDs.
the villages.
Oh my goodness!
Villages
Yes!
is
Yeah.
known for having high STD rates
Yes.
A bunch of nasty
Because-
ass koalas.
because
Right?
they all swing.
Oh, okay.
From pineapples,
Wow.
apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The upside down pineapple. That means that they swing.
Not only does Mr. Henry
loofah.
Balls swing, but so does his
loofah.
wife.
If they
Wait a
put loofah
second,
on their
but
golf
the
cart,
pineapple
that means
has to
that
be
they
upside
swing.
down, right? Upside
Yes.
down,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, it can't be just like a regular pineapple.
She
No.
concerned because she got pineapple earrings she's been wearing out in public. She's like, oh my
'Cause
god, I had no
love-
idea that's what that meant.
I love pineapple decor.
Yeah.
We're the
Well,
gold
hello
pineapple
there,
decor,
Miss
but
Ethnically
now,
Androgynous.
Right?
How are you? Are you into swinging?
See,
Donde
no.
está swing? Looking for Ice
She's
to come get him.
never coming to Florida, so it won't affect her.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Brit's gonna show up in Florida one day. It's gonna happen.
No.
Well,
Let's-
when it's
let's
my
not do
turn to have the girls, because me and Jazz both live in Tampa, so it would be natural for us to have the girls to come to Tampa.
Nigga,
We'll
Britt
see
ain't
if
going to
Brit shows
Florida.
up.
She barely
I'll
comes
go.
to Texas. She goes to Texas because she got other family here, but this is too
Right.
Republican for her. She ain't gonna make it in Florida.
Shit,
I'll go to
Louisiana will make her
Florida
head explode.
to
Florida man,
visit.
plus it being overly Republican, Britt'll lose her
Yeah.
shit.
It'd be game over.
Tampa is
Also
50-50.
go.
It's
50-50 what?
50-50.
White and racist?
Republican,
That part.
Democrat. Oh, 50-50 Republican. So was Sarasota. Sarasota was 50-50.
Okay. 50-50?
Nigga,
Okay.
Sarasota, I heard was white.
Oh, Sarasota is white. But there's a lot of people who retired from New York who are still Democrats.
Oh. Hey, they
They
said
just went for the tax breaks.
they said the villages came out for the last major election that they was out there with their little
They was.
Yeah.
Kamala
They had,
Mamala signs and
they had
shit.
Kamala signs. Yeah, because a lot
They
of them,
knew.
again, are from up north. And
They're swinging
they're all still
asses.
Democrats.
And that's all right. They were swinging in the right direction, Britt.
Oh
But
yeah,
we're
they
gonna
just
move
want
on.
to. They just want to keep their rights. That's all.
Exactly. But
Their
we got to
rights
move
just-
on.
They want to swing in private.
Exactly. Let them hold their upside down pineapples in peace. Now, we're going to move on because we have some viewer comments. So, one, thank y'all. Two, if you want your comment read, put it in the bottom. Put it in the comment section. Let us know how you feel about any
Put it in the
episode. Or
bottom. That sounds
put it in the bottom. Put it
Hey.
there and let it sit. No, Britt. No. No, ma'am. But look, we're going to go into it because we have a first timer. So we got to show some love.
Nice.
And so a huge thank you and a big shout out to Miss Yvonne, who wrote us saying,
Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne. Hello. She goes to say, I literally never comment on nothing, but with this video, I have to, and she said, I have to, let me just say this. I wasn't born in the time that most of the things y'all talk about happened, but with this video, it gave me so much insight and gave me so much knowledge into the music world when I wasn't around, and I was, and this is how she says it, hooked. A whole bunch of O's. So she's referencing the verses discussion we had on our bonus conversation. She goes on to say, I loved every second and even shared some laughs. So I have to say, thank you for the
Yvonne, you're
awesome
pretty fucking funny. I'm just saying.
that we are. Helene said it, so it must be true. I'm gonna go back and redo it. Zip, zip, zip. So I have to say thank you for the awesome video and can't wait to listen next week. She also goes on to say, my verses would have to be Currency, Kenna Louisiana's very own, versus Gary, Indiana's very own Freddie Gibbs. She goes, I love my boy Spitter. That is Currency. So Yvonne, thank you for that. We truly appreciate it. Thank you for commenting.
Yes.
I'm so happy
Thank
you
you,
commented.
Yvonne.
Thank you.
I do love when she called us old. In that moment, this is what Helene was doing.
Reading from the top of her glasses, like,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. You got that
Y'all
right.
go get my Epsom salt. I got to soak.
Nice. I found a bath bomb in the bottom of some shit the other day. I got excited. I was like, oh, yes, I'm going to use this on the weekend.
Yes, indeed. Calgon, take her away. All right. We are going to move on because we got Brit's favorite human being, our Middle Eastern correspondent, Joseph. I forgot to put his name. But Joseph came in, and he came in hot, y'all, because Joseph said straight up, yo, this versus battle was horrible.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't happy. It was like watching your drunk uncle rapping on a karaoke machine at the
Not
family
your
reunion.
drunk uncle.
Hell yeah.
Wow. But he said, he continues, he says, look, my top three versus battle are Missy Elliott versus Busta Rhymes. Brooklyn Jay-Z versus Queens Nas for the King of New York. Jay-Z has already said there's nobody that could do a versus with him. I'm going to stay quiet. And I like this one. But this one would have to be done in an Illinois state prison because he says it would be for R&B, R. Kelly versus, he says, AKA Thanos against all the R&B against all of R&B. Um,
Oh.
that's him. But me,
Okay.
I want to see
That's a
Bumpy
thought.
Knuckles versus Inspector Deck and Joseph. That's where you get props from me because who in the hell would want to see Freddie Fox, aka Bumpy Knuckles, and Inspector Deck from Wu Tang verse do a versus? You and I, bro. You and I, because we real hip hop. All them other suckers are Drake fans. So, Joseph, thank you. We appreciate it. Now, I'm gonna say the R. Kelly versus all of R&B.
That's
That
ambitious.
would,
What
huh?
about R. Kelly
I
versus
said
Mary
that's
J.
ambitious.
Blige? I think they both have the same amount of hits.
And they mess with the same amount of young ages.
No, don't put that on. Don't put
Oh,
that
I
on
forgot
MJB
about
like
that.
that.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Not Mary.
I'm sorry, I'm doing the MGB. That would be good. What about let's go felon thug for well felon. I was gonna say felon for felon, but his little ass didn't go to jail really. I would say R. Kelly versus Chris Brown
Chris
might be good.
Brown. Yeah.
Because
You
Chris
know
Brown's
what?
been around for 20 years. R.
I would
Kelly's
say
been
Chris
pissing on
Brown.
little girls for 20.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say Chris Brown. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know.
For
I think
me?
R. Kelly would beat Chris Brown. You still have kids singing I Believe I Can Fly
True.
now. You know.
But
But
I can still put on Chris Brown's very first beginning, like when he hit mainstream now, and it still sounds relevant to now.
true.
It
Because you
is
can't do Your Body's
timeless.
Calling Me and not think about R. Kelly's felonious life.
But
Or Bump and Grind, because at the beginning
Right.
he says, my mind is telling me no, but your
Right.
body, my body is saying yes.
He's telling me yes. I don't want to
You know.
hurt nobody. Yes, you do.
Yes.
Niggas answering her own shit. I don't want to hurt nobody. Yes, you do.
You do. Yes. So yeah, I mean that would be a good versus though. I mean, regardless of not say regardless, because I'm not, trying to play off the craziness and the evil stuff he did. But if we're going on an artist scale, I think R. Kelly against anybody would be that kind of versus. It would be a big versus.
in R&B history, then put him up against Michael Jackson, and then what?
Michael
He
Jackson
probably
was pop.
He was
That
still
was
pop,
pop.
but he was still,
He was R&B.
all
in
of his
the 70s.
albums.
He was pop.
Yeah,
He was pop.
he was pop.
I don't think
and-
Off the Wall was pop.
No, that
no,
was
Off
R&B.
the Wall was considered. No, Off the Wall was
That's
actually considered
disco.
dance. It was
Disco.
disco.
Yeah, that was disco.
Okay.
It was more disco
Prince?
than R&B.
Thriller. Prince is funk.
Yeah,
Prince is funk, and then he's pop.
I
And then he's
mean,
funk
who?
again.
Yeah, and then he tried rap, failed. But it's okay, Prince. We still love you.
My name is
I mean,
Prince.
who?
And I am
And
funky.
I am funky. Because I'm looking at catalogs. I'm looking at because you're supposed to have 20 hits. So yeah, I would think Chris Brown versus R. Kelly. Or
Usher.
R. Kelly
Usher could do
versus Usher. I
think Usher
I
could
think
win.
against R. Kelly he could.
I think
he
Usher could win.
I think Confessions.
Confessions
Alone.
is Usher's mea culpa.
Yeah, that's his magnum opus. But R. Kelly might come in and clown him and say, nigga, I wrote 3 songs on here. Your hits are my hits. So it's like, okay. Because, I mean, R. Kelly was a songwriting fool. We can't deny it. He wrote one of Michael Jackson's biggest hits after Thriller and all of that, and that was You Are Not Alone. That's the song that actually made Michael go back into the R&B charts.
I can't
Was
listen
You
to
Are
that
Not Alone.
song because it was played at my cousin's funeral
Oh, wow.
over and over again, and she was 7 years old, and she was a victim of a kidnapping and rape and murder. So I
Okay.
can't listen to that song without realizing that this happened to my cousin.
Yeah.
So that
And
song
then
is a dub for me.
you find out
And
on
then I found out
Surviving
that
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly wrote it. So
But then the story on why he wrote it is
why
even
did he write
crazier
it?
because one of the women that he supposedly had captive, he wrote
Mm-hmm.
that for her.
Oh, see, that makes it
Wait,
worse.
what song?
You are not
You are
alone.
not alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So again, R. Kelly versus the penal system, maybe that might be a
Right.
better versus because he
Nothing with the
lost
word
that.
penis in it.
Well, you could sing to it. All right, we got to move on because we have the sauce goddess. She has come from on high, dripping with her with the most immaculate of drip. Miss Sauce Goddess CC came and said, "Look, y'all, I got some versus picks for that ass." She says, Janet Jackson versus Mariah Carey, Childish Gambino versus Tyler the Creator. I would like that one. Now I think this is the battle for who's probably Latino or Latina light. Demi Lovato versus Selena Gomez.
See, I don't know any of their songs. I mean, I know
Neither
I
do I.
do,
songs,
and
and I just don't see it.
Demi
I wouldn't
Lovato
be-
would blow her out of the park.
I wouldn't be interested in that.
Yeah. Well, and her last one, this one, I would say call AARP, get your Geritol, and get your funny big old Z Cavarici pants because MC Hammer versus Kid and Play.
Oh, she
Wow.
took it way back.
She went way back.
She took it way back.
MC Hammer would take
MC
that
Can
shit.
we?
Yeah,
Hammer would beat him.
yeah.
MC
Can
Hammer would
we
take
go
that shit.
back to
MC Hammer,
Janet-
75 years old and still can go.
Janet and Mariah? Because
On the singing
to
level,
me,
Mariah kills
Mariah
it.
would take that shit. What did you
But-
mean?
Right.
the hits. Janet
Janet
had the hits.
has hits.
She had the
but-
video. She had the
Nigga,
dancing.
Janet had
she the
hits because Janet was a Jackson. If Janet last name had been Williams, no offense, Rick,
I don't know.
just the way
Control
you
was
thought of
bumping.
it. We would
Miss
not
Williams,
have
are
been
you
talking
nasty?
about. We would not have been talking about Janet Williams, bitch. It was
Well,
because her
right.
last name was Jackson, and she could do this shit every now and again in a motherfucking video.
You so full of shit because you know you was doing the Rhythm Nation two-step.
I
So
wasn't.
you
I
a
was.
fucking lie.
I was
I
doing.
was,
I
I was
was.
younger than y'all, nigga. I wasn't doing no goddamn
Helene.
Rhythm Nation.
Helene.
I was doing.
Helene.
Fuck outta
I
here.
missed you much.
No.
So that was a fucking lie.
Whatever. You
I
and
was
Tyler
doing-
can eat my ass with a fork and a spoon.
I was doing all right with me. I was doing.
You was doing the Runaway?
Thinking that thing like I never did see. Got a nice package. All right. Guess I'm gonna have to ride it tonight. I was doing. I get.
I want your daughter to hear you singing and just smack the back of your head when she walks.
You are the one that lives. Janet got hits. Hits.
Janet does.
So
have
wait,
hits.
those were Janet songs you were singing?
Yeah.
Yes.
She didn't
Oh, thanks
recognize
a
them.
lot, Britt. Thanks a lot.
She
Oh,
didn't
I'm
recognize
sorry.
them.
No, it's okay. Brit's old, so you got to go. Hello, my baby. Hello, my
No,
darling. You're my right
I'm
there
also-
now."
I am
gotta sing
also
for her
pretty
shit.
A
high.
little hat.
So
Oh.
I'm a bit high right now. Well, I am old.
Darky.
I'm both a fan of Mariah and Janet, but put them up together
I think-
singing, and Mariah's gonna take it. But if you put them together with hits, Janet is gonna take it.
I
in
agree.
my
I agree.
opinion.
I agree.
Well, I
dancing.
I would.
Mariah can't
No,
dance.
Dance-
because that
Mariah can't
Mariah
dance.
era where she was just fucking rappers,
Yeah.
that whole
Okay.
era, that butterfly, after the
it
butterfly
just
era where
Yeah.
she was doing
like
songs
The Emancipation
with,
of Mimi.
yes, where she was doing songs with Old Dirty and them and Pharrell and shit. No,
Yeah.
I think I like Janet. Don't get me wrong, because baby Demita Joe and that one with
Yep.
her titties, is she got the hands on her titties. This
Yeah.
was and fucking what Velvet Rope? That was my
Yeah.
Velvet Rope was one
Yeah.
of
Velvet Rope
that,
was
that
my
was the album.
shit.
My cousin.
And I'm not
has to
even
go
the
on
biggest
stage for
Mariah
that.
Carey fan like that, but Mariah gonna
Mhm.
take it. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear what
Mariah's
you
only
I
gonna
like
take it with
Mariah.
the vocals. She's only gonna take it with the vocals. I'm sorry.
I'll say this. I like Mariah. There's only one Mariah song that when it comes on, I'm hyped for it. In that it's fantasy, but it has to be the one with Old Dirty Bastard. It has to be.
Me and Mariah,
You know.
we go back like
Stop it.
Back
Stop
like
it.
Baby with
Stop it.
pacifiers.
Stop
Old
it
Dirt
right
Dog.
now.
Yes, no, we will not stop. We will not stop.
Nigga, I'm talking to
Because-
Rhea. Stop it.
Oh, okay. Um, now for Janet, I think my all-time favorite Janet Jackson song is "Funny How Time Flies."
funny.
When we have fun.
time
No,
flies
no,
when
no,
you're
no, 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 no. Shush, shush. You're ruining it. Shush, shush,
Oh, sorry.
shush,
That nigga say shush.
shush. Don't be a boner killer.
Shush.
So, but no, I would like to see Janet versus Mariah just to hear the conversation. But I think Mariah, if Whitney was still alive,
Right.
Whitney
That's
versus
who
Mariah
I
would
think.
be
I
a
think Whitney
perfect
versus Mariah would be better
Yes.
than Whitney versus Janet.
because they
I
both
think
Yeah.
went the same
I think-
trajectory.
Janet versus Madonna would be a more accurate because
Oh,
they're
Janet
both
will kill
pop
Madonna.
They're both pop girlies. I
Not
don't
to
know.
white people.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
Madonna
I
got
don't
the
know.
White folks would go
Yeah,
with
but
Madonna.
Madonna
Just
gonna sing
feel
Holiday.
my love.
Yeah,
What do you think
all
about
over,
Madonna
all
versus
over.
somebody like Cher?
No.
Madonna
Oh.
like Cher.
Cher don't got that many
Madonna
hits.
clears Cher.
Cher has
Really?
one or two songs.
Cher's
I
gonna
got
go.
you.
Cher's
"It's like
simply
a
an-
turn back time,"
Yeah.
and then we'll go.
She's more of an
We-
icon
No,
than an
baby, we
artist.
gypsies, tramps, and thieves out here in these streets. You hear me?
True, true.
Right, but she's
guess
more
what?
of an icon than an artist.
Exactly. But here's where things will change.
Love.
You could
Damn
believe
it.
you could believe all the fuck you want, but when Madonna
What is
goes
going
black,
on?
when you
Oh,
hear
fuck that
Holiday, and every niglet from every Hamlet will be pop locking and
Celebrate.
rocking. Thank you, because we all thought Madonna was black for a good 5 minutes until she came out and said, "Hi, my name's Madonna," and I'm like, "No, you're not. Madonna is a black woman
Just
from
one
probably
day
Harlem. You are not her."
Holiday. It would be.
Okay.
It would be so nice.
It was
All right.
amazing. But you know what? That's why God does not give with both hands. Because you can't look like Rhea and then got big
Right.
old titties and shit like
Right.
that and then have a decent singing voice.
Mhm. Mhm. Right? All tall
the
and
cat out.
statuesque
Yeah.
and shit.
This bitch is tall, wearing mini skirts at fucking 50
Right.
and shit. And
Right.
still got big old titties and shit. But no, nigga, don't sing.
No, you sound like a cat being molested. Yep.
Mm-mm.
Oh, not a bodega cat.
That's how you. God does not
No,
give.
bodega
both.
cats are
He's like, I'm gonna
respected.
give you
They
all of
fight.
this, but I'm gonna leave something back here just for.
That's why I ain't got no ass right now.
Your ass don't matter. Those white Republicans love a tit. Get
Flat,
out of here, girl.
baby, who you? Okay,
Thank
This
you.
is true.
you
And
hear
then
me?
you're
I
black?
hear
White
you.
man's. I'm a white
Do
man's.
you know
kryptonite.
the mammy propaganda they
Oh,
will
girl,
throw at
please.
you?
These niggas don't give too much. Look, all of
They
these niggas don't
love
give a shit
me.
about ass neither. Cause let George tell it. Shit, he'll flip them flapjacks. Tim too.
Just like mom used to make.
Oh, I know Tim wants him.
She don't give two shits about no ass. They want some
Yeah.
titties in their mouth.
There it is. And then the white boys will automatically start having mammy.
Yep.
Hell
Delusions.
yeah, suckling from the boob of Rhea.
Mhm.
Yep. All right.
And I have
this ain't
let them
How we get off
169.
track? Get back on track.
I have
Anthony.
no idea, but this.
Do better,
I was-
Whoopi.
I was singing.
All right, now we move on. That's our transition. But hey, we still want to continue the conversation about it. Who would your verses be? Who would you like to see go against each other musically?
Yes.
Just put it in the comments. And we'll
I
read
would
it
like
on a
to see.
future
Can I give
episode.
my verses?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to see Backstreet versus NSYNC. That's my verses.
In a duel to the
Backstreet
death, because
Back-
both of them
All
die.
right.
NSYNC will win.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Thank you. Because I got
It's
into a
the
back
truth.
and forth on Instagram with somebody who's a
Right.
Backstreet Boys fan, and I
Yeah.
have yet to respond to their latest ignorant comment because
Oh.
I don't want to
I
keep
don't
the
know
fight
now.
going.
Not the
Because the
ignorant.
Backstreet Boys are big in Kazakhstan.
Oh, okay, they can be big, but they are
Them and
nothing
David,
but
them
they're
and David
nothing-
Hasselhoff. They're huge in Kazakhstan.
They are nothing but a New Kids on the Block ripoff. That's all they are.
And New Kids is nothing but a
So what if you
white
did
ripoff of
NSYNC
New
versus New
Edition.
Kids?
That's true.
Yes.
I'm not mad at that. They are.
I said
They
it.
were created by the same person, so
Yes, Maurice Starr.
they literally are a knockoff of New Edition,
Please
So
don't.
what if
and
you
they
do
know it. They
not New
know it.
Edition,
Ronnie DeVoe was just
NSYNC
at their
versus New
show.
Kids on the Block?
No, I don't think
New
they're not
Edition.
they're not from the same era. It would be New Edition versus New Kids, and New Edition
Yeah.
would win. And I love New Kids. Don't get me wrong. I love my New Kids, but New Edition would win because they're the originators.
And then let Johnny
New
Gill
Edition.
come in his sugar britches and start singing on "Can You Stand the Rain." It's over.
Oh
And
God,
then-
that's my song. But New Edition versus Belle Biv DeVoe. I know it's a little complicated, but seriously, when it comes hit for hit,
Well, Belle Biv DeVoe only had
New
really
Edition
one
had
big
more
hit,
hits.
and that was Poison.
I really feel like they had way
Do
more
Me.
than that.
No, they
Do
didn't.
Me was a good hit.
Oh, maybe
Do
I
Me
just
was good-
loved
was big.
them.
But you just love them because
Oh, okay.
Poison. They had 2 albums,
Poison,
but
Do Me.
Poison,
what
and
else?
then they had the remix album,
Right.
Yeah.
and the remix
What
album
about
is when they brought back all the new
Boys
editions.
to Men versus
Word on the Word to the Mother.
No,
remix.
because Boys
New
to Men is
Edition.
birthed from New Edition. They're literally
And
a
birthed
New
from
Edition
Belle Biv
song.
DeVoe.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be
They're
cool
going on
when Johnny
tour.
Gill starts singing
Boys-
Boys to Men come out and they start doing
Well,
verses?
they're
Ain't no telling.
doing that. They're doing a tour
Yeah.
with Boys to Men, New Edition,
And Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton, and they're all going to be on
Light-skinned
stage.
Tony.
They're all going to be on stage at the same time, singing each other's songs.
when?
So it's going to be a
Where?
really cool tour.
Well, we hope it works out because I'm gonna have to save some change and go see it. But we're gonna move on, y'all, because it is time, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good segue since we're talking about music. We're gonna segue into This Week in Black, aka Random Chats of Blackness, and I just want to take a quick moment to show some love to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Andre Three Stacks and Big Boy, for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame fully. It was a beautiful night last night where we saw rap music and hip hop shine once again. I'm gonna focus on 2 that got in. One is the queens of hip hop. That is Salt and Pepper
Salt and Pepper
They
and
got in.
Cinderella.
and Spinderella. That was beautiful to see. I hope with this being inducted, I really
They
hope
need
they
to
get
get
their
back
money
together.
from. I would like to see a tour of them again.
They have made amends, so it's possible that they were going to tour together. And the last tour they did was with New Kids on the Block. So if they come back out
Okay.
with them again, I'll see them again because I've seen them in tour and on
I
tour
would-
like 3 times.
I would love to see a Herbie the Love Bug reunion of Salt and Pepper, Kid and Play, Kwame, Dana Dane.
Fuck,
I would
Kwame.
lose my mind. It would be like I
Kwame
am
was
12
just
again.
out. He was doing something.
Yeah, Kwame just
recently.
dropped an album and it's
Really?
actually pretty good. It's you know
Damn.
he's like he's a BFD now in the collectors
What's BFD?
in the
nigga?
collectible.
Big fucking
A big
deal.
fucking deal.
Excuse
it's
the
not
shit
it's
out
not
of
like
me,
a CO.
Fucking weirdo nerds. How the fuck am I supposed to know these acronyms? and shit?
This from the heifer that got a Beyonce comic. But again,
Shit.
no, he's one of the most respected collectors now in
Of
the toys, comic books, music. Like he's a curator now. And he does these really cool Instagram videos where he's talking about action figures, vinyl figures, just all kinds of crazy stuff. And he made the joke it was Biz Markie that got him into it because Biz Markie was one of the biggest collectors of old toys. If you ever watched the documentary, all about the Biz on it was on Showtime, but I think you can watch it on YouTube. It's pretty dope. His collection is ridiculous. I think he has like maybe $1 to $2 million worth of collectibles in storage. You know, and his wife curates all of it. But that's something I would love to see. But to see Salt and Pepper and Spinderella being inducted into the Hall of Fame was a very beautiful moment. I really hope They win their case against Big Bad UMG for royalties that were never paid.
Wait, I thought Spinderella was not cool with Salt and Pepper.
They made up.
No, they made up.
Oh,
She's
okay,
gonna.
that's good.
I think they included her in
They did.
the lawsuit as well, which is only right.
Right.
She
Yeah.
did the touring. She did the.
I was
She
like, by the time they
spun the
did right by
records.
that goddamn woman, hell.
It had gotten to the point where it looked like she had ate her turntables. Poor baby. 'Cause
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Just because you can see your goddamn clavicle, nigga, don't think that you
I
didn't.
didn't-
You wasn't
I wasn't even
Rude as
talking about
shit.
her. I wasn't even talking about Spinderella's size.
What
She
you
was
was talking about
money.
then?
She was talking about finances. Put yourself back on camera if you're gonna talk shit.
I gotta.
Oh
I'm doing something real quick.
no,
Talking
but
about
she
that
was
lady
talking
looked
about.
like she ate her turntables.
I wasn't talking about her weight. If I was doing that, I wouldn't be calling salt and pepper. I'd be calling them meat and potatoes. What I'm saying is, she had been going through
Ooh, that
some
sounds
financial
good.
issues, and exactly,
does.
I'm hungry now. Big
Sound
back
like
attack.
pot roast from Sprouts.
Right?
So good.
Damn.
But no, I really do hope
Damn.
United Music Group get they shit together and pay these women what they owe because they did the hard work. But not say more importantly, but just as important as seeing these three legends get inducted, two legends from Atlanta. Well, one from Atlanta, the other was from West Savannah, Georgia. Were inducted. The most people may get mad when I say it, but the most influential hip hop duo, Outkast, were inducted last night, and there was a little controversy.
Who's gonna get mad about that statement?
A lot. There are some folks who get mad. No, Run
Fuck
DMC. I'm
y'all.
like, okay, I get it. Tribe Called Quest, of course, because Tribe Called Quest birthed Outkast. We get it.
But why can't you say that without being angry? Just
folks gotta
be
be
happy
contrarian.
for Outcast and say, and you know who else we should forward to? Yes,
Yeah.
finally, they deserve it.
Well,
You know who else deserves
Yo,
it too?
that's some real all lives matter type shit. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
but you could play Switzerland, or you could be for one or the other. But the thing is that Outkast, I believe, yes, is the only hip hop duo to ever win Album of the Year at the Grammys, mind you. Album of the Year, not rap album. Album of the Year. Beyonce just got hers.
Right.
Outkast won it for was it for Stank On You? Or was it for Speaker Box The Love Below? I think it was for
Love
Speaker
Below.
Box The Love Below.
Love Below. Yeah.
So-
Speaker Box the Love Below.
Which is considered the final full Outkast album, even though it was supposed to be solo albums. It was a beautiful night to see them get their flowers. The biggest controversy was 3 Stacks did not perform. So we
Oh.
did not get. Big Boy was on stage. He was like, "Give me that damn mic. Ain't nobody doing my verses."
So they didn't perform together?
No. But it's no
That's-
animosity.
Why? But why
Stacks
didn't
is
he
done.
perform?
He's done. Somebody put it
Andre
on.
said he's not. Andre said he's not performing. He's not doing it no more.
He's
Just
not
playing the
performing rap.
flute?
He's playing the flute. Somebody said, "Get your ass on stage with that flute. We need you and Big Boy together." A lot of folks were upset. They were heartbroken. But I will say this: you are loved when the youngins are rapping your shit.
Right.
Doja Cat came out and performed with for Miss Jackson. I believe Janelle Monáe performed.
Yeah, she
Jid
did.
performed.
Hey, yeah.
Hey Ya. Tyler the Creator did Bombs Over Baghdad, and that was pretty dope. Canceled my ass. Who else? Jid performed with Big Boy. Killer Mike. They did The Whole World, which was one of my favorite Outkast songs, which was on the Idlewild soundtrack. And the speeches that came from both of them, particularly this man right here, was very, very beautiful. The fact that Andre called them all, the whole Dungeon family up, and was like, we couldn't have done it without them. Was a beautiful moment. CeeLo was there, but he didn't go up on stage. Stax was like, man, get your ass, where is he? And people were screaming, like, where is CeeLo? But Goody Mob was there. What was left of Organized Noise, I believe, was there. I was shocked when I saw Cool Breeze. I was like, God damn, that's Freddie Calhoun. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Witch Doctor. Sleepy Brown was there. It was a great moment. And I just thought, this right here, this is what it's all about for us. This is a celebration that we definitely need to be proud of. Not the bullshit about rap not being in the top 40. None of that. These cats are now in the same recognition as a James Brown and Aretha Franklin, Parliament and Funkadelic, the Jacksons and Michael Jackson. LL Cool J was inducted. Tupac was inducted. Biggie was inducted. I think Jay-Z might be getting inducted very soon. I would not be surprised.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't induct Jay-Z. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. I don't.
Yeah, I know he's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Right. But
I don't remember if he got in, and he probably did. I'm gonna go back. I didn't get a chance to really go back, but I mean, you're in great company with Tina Turner, Fats Domino, fucking Chuck Berry. I mean, Outkast is in the Hall of Fame.
It is timeless. Anything that they have ever made. Anything that they have ever made, no matter how far back you go, if you play it today, it will still bump like it was written today.
Yep. I don't think there's an Outkast album that had skips for me.
Right.
I don't think I've ever skipped on it, like from Southern Playalistic to Speak a Box of Love Below. I have never listened to an Outkast song and said, I'm gonna skip that song. Right. It's timeless, man, and congratulations to them. I teared up, because when Andre had quoted Jack White from the White Stripes, who were also inducted that last night, Jack Black said, "Great thing, big things." Jack White. There's too many black and whites. There's a lot of Jacks. Jack Nicholson, Jack White. He quoted him, and he said, Jack White spoke about how he started writing in a very small room. And he said from that small room, great things were created. And Three Stacks came and said, great things were created in small rooms. Because they produce those hit albums from Southern Playalistic to, I think, Aquemini, were done in the basement of Rico Wade's mama's house, in the dungeon. That's it, and that's all. So congratulations to Outkast. Congratulations to Salt and Pepper. Y'all fucking deserved it. Y'all deserve it. And so much goddamn more. That is it, and that is all. But also, we're going to move on to someone I'm like, wow, that is amazing. From shaking your booty to ballet. Misty Copeland took her final bow last month. And what a beautiful performance it was. And I just want to say congratulations to her. I believe she was the director of the American Ballet Company or Ballet Theater. I can't remember if it's ABT or ABC. Either way, for 10 years, she was the director. Went through a lot of hell when she was announced it. I didn't know ballet was had some racism in its twinkle toes.
Of course.
But
she was one of the best. And they couldn't take it.
Well, I will say this.
I remember when she came out, when she became a principal dancer, and when she became, and I'm like, I'm not by any means a ballet like aficionado, but
right.
When she was announced as a principal dancer, for the American Ballet Company. Like that was a big ass deal. She was
Yeah.
like, people were up in arms about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went on a tour and started doing like promotion and everything, not only for herself and her brand, but she was also pioneering and championing a what do you call the point shoes? There was only
Yeah.
at the time there's only one real company, and it's a French company that makes point shoes, and they all come out, and I can't remember the name that they call the pink color that they come in, but she was championing for a company outside of that one that made point shoes in a multitude of brown colors.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, "Well, why can't you use those? Why do you have to do it?" And it was, I mean, it was years and years and years ago. It was a while ago, but she was one of the first people that was really like, I'm going to champion something that's out of the norm, um, that will cater to people that look like me. And now
Right.
it's become a little more normal. And like, I don't know if y'all saw, like Debbie Allen post a lot about her dance company. And she just recently had a post like a week ago of the little girls in her ballet class,
Mm-hmm.
sitting at the ready while one girl does a presentation, and they all have on different shades of brown tights and point shoes. And like, that was a big deal. And
Right.
Misty was behind doing that for a very long time.
Because it was always what the shoes were pink and the
They were always pink,
stockings
and
were always
it's a
white.
particular color pink that they call it, and it's not like
Yeah.
flesh tone or something. It's a particular color of pink that is known, and there's literally one company in all of the world that supplies the major ballet houses with these shoes,
Okay.
because they're like handmade, they're expensive. Because uh, during the course of a season, a ballet season, a ballerina will go through fucking like hundreds of pairs of point shoes. Like they're
Oh.
literally wearing them 5 times, 10 times maybe, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Hmm. Man. Well, pioneer. Pioneer, visionary, whatever you want to call her. You know, I got a chance
Toured
to
with
look at.
Prince.
Yeah, she did tour with Prince. So she's done it. She's damn near done it all, and now she wants to move on. And I really did like when she took her final bow. Debbie Allen made it known. Y'all better show this girl some love. Oprah came out, gave her flowers. Um, there was a bunch of celebrities that showed up to her final performance. And I think what was so sweet about it is when she said it was so beautiful to see these people, but the one person that when I saw them shocked me of being there, and that was her kid.
Mm.
And her kid gave her a big hug and said, that didn't know mommy was so popular. And that was it. And she inspired so many young girls back into ballet. You know, Nobody really was talking about, I want to be a ballet dancer. She got in it, and look
But
at
she also
all the.
wasn't, she wasn't the body style either.
True,
She wasn't the
true.
ideal body style either. So on top of being
She was
black,
very muscular.
she didn't have the ideal body style,
Mm-hmm.
for a ballerina. She wasn't this waif-looking white woman. So she broke, she broke a lot of doors.
Yeah. Broke
Like
some
she
glass
she
ceilings for
barreled
sure.
them motherfuckers open.
Well, yeah, shit. You seen them arms and them shoulders? Girl could knock anybody out. But she's a phenomenon regardless. But Britt, you had something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, when I was about 5, my dad took me to go see um, the Nutcracker,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to get into ballet after that. I did ballet and gymnastics simultaneously, but there came a time when I was encouraged to stop doing ballet by the ballet teacher because my body had stopped looking like what Helene just said.
Mm.
So when Misty Copeland came out, that was like the little girl inside of me was like, I wish she had been out then. You know what I mean? To think about how
Right.
many young girls were pushed out because they had naturally curves when you weren't supposed to have them. And so they would assume that you couldn't be lifted up off the ground. They assumed that you couldn't fly as high. They assumed you would be weighed down by the musculature of your body unless you were shaped like Helene said,
Yeah.
those skinny women. So I just find it phenomenal that she was able to do what she did and
Yeah.
make the changes that she
For
made.
sure. Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. Congratulations to you, Misty Copeland. Rhea, you got something to say on it?
No. I thought she was
Okay.
beautiful. I thought she was wonderful. I'm glad that she toured with Prince, and that's all I have to say about that.
All right. Well, again, congratulations to you, Madam Copeland, and good luck in your future endeavors. I don't even know why I'm saying good luck because I know you're gonna kick ass and take names in whatever you decide to do. I think she wants to teach. She's gonna continue to
Yeah, it
teach.
would be nice if she
You know
opened up
what?
a ballet studio.
That's what I was gonna say. If she opens a studio, or if her and Debbie Allen
Work
Oh,
together.
that would be
pair
good.
up and do something, that would be dope.
Debbie
Yeah.
Debbie Allen just got her own Barbie doll.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh,
I want to
I
get it.
saw that. You go for it. Cause I just bought my friend's daughter the Aaliyah one. They put them
Oh, you
back in
did?
stock. I
Yeah.
lucked out. Target was oops,
hmm
sorry, I didn't mean to say where I got it.
No,
I'm a
that's where I
bad
got
black
mine.
person.
That's where I got
Yeah, because
mine.
that's the only
So
place that has
that's
it.
the only place that
So
You
has it.
raggedy niggas.
yeah, you know what? Oh well. So I set black people back 20 years. Let's
You
get back in
did.
the cotton fields. It's Anthony's fault. Um, but no, congratulations, man. So, but we gonna move on because there is a dead person still making money. And that dead person is one Michael Jackson.
Hee hee.
Shamon to the bank. Because Forbes has given the title to Michael Jackson of being the highest paid dead entertainer in the world. Number
Nigga
one,
ahead of Elvis?
ahead
That's
of
what I was
Elvis.
about to say.
And
Yep.
Michael Jackson this year, including in late 2024 up till this year, Michael Jackson's estate got $106 million, all royalties. Now, here's where most folks when I was reading the original Forbes article, that would have been more if the family wouldn't have sold 50% to Sony.
Mm.
If that now think about it, that would have been $212 million going into the Jacksons' pockets.
That man worked to keep his masters and shit just for his family to sell that shit back to Sony.
No, they sold it, but it's on a 50-50 split.
Nigga, I don't
So,
give a fuck.
But still,
well, yeah, I understand, but the Jacksons don't own distribution. In order for Mike's music to continue to be put out there, you got to have a distribution deal regardless. You know, Catherine, Mama Jackson, she's still alive. Yes, she is.
Yes, she
Um,
is.
I don't think she knows how to handle a server for a DSP. So they made this
Oh
deal.
no, ain't she like 100?
She's like 90
She's
something.
she's up there.
She's up there. But the beauty of it is Mike is number one. The estate is valued at $3.5 billion.
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 So his children, they're gonna be all right. Them
The
them
white
them three,
children.
they'll be fine.
The white
Now,
children gonna be all
Baby,
right.
there was a whole argument when that thing dropped about what's coming out, that story
uh-huh.
coming out. There was a whole argument on Threads about the kids being his or not. It wasn't even about the trailer that came out. It was about the kids. Are they
Yeah.
his? Are they not? And I'm like, are we still having
Does
this
it
goddamn
matter?
argument
It's
after
Paris,
all these years?
Blanket, and what's the oldest one? The oldest boy?
Now,
Prince.
I will say that
Prince.
young one looks like
Prince.
him. That little young one looks
Blanket.
like him.
Little
Yeah,
I think
Blanket.
Paris looks like the family.
I think Paris looks like
Hmm.
like the family, and I
Well,
think
yeah,
the
she got
youngest
that
one
white
looks like
nose.
Michael.
Okay. Well, either way, they gonna be all right.
Because
So
Because for
Paris
those to
Jackson,
be
I'm
for those to
48.
be
I'm
Debbie
single.
Rowe's
I
kids,
just need my student loan paid.
As an ugly woman,
Debbie Rowe was not an attractive person.
not at all.
So
But she had the
she
womb
contributes
to
some
make
of
it
the
happen.
Anglo-Saxon features,
Yeah.
but those are Jackson children. They
Okay.
favor. I don't know
Mike.
about Blanket. Blanket to me doesn't favor, but Prince.
I think when Blanket had that long hair,
Yeah,
you
No,
know,
I think the youngest one looks like Michael the most to me. I think
Blanket.
it's that middle, that the oldest boy, the middle's child that don't look nothing like him.
I just do this moonwalk, motherfucker, and that'll tell us if the Jackson
Well,
gene is in you.
I'm just. I feel like the nephews look more like Michael than his kids look like him. So
Okay.
like,
Oh well, yeah,
you
the
know,
nephews. Oof.
the nephews
That's
look just
strong.
like they look like they can create a new
Do you
Jackson
remember when they
5.
had a group out back in the day?
3T.
3T, yeah.
Tito's
I-
kids.
Now that was Tito's kids, but
That
the
was
one
Tito's
that's playing
kids.
them in the
That's
movie
Jermaine's
is
kid.
Jermaine's kid.
That's
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jafar.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
Jermaine
Jafar.
Jackson Jr.
Is he a black one?
Yeah, he's black. His mother's Hispanic, but he's black. He looks black to me. Jermaine
Did any
Jackson.
of them marry black women?
No. Jermaine
No.
Jackson Jr. has a kid with one of the Shahs of Sunset.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Wow.
crazy one.
The crazy
Well,
one.
they're all a bit crazy, but she's
Well,
She's
I
out
just
there.
know it's a
She's
bunch of
like-
Persian folk.
She's
extra
wavy
crazy.
gravy, like her earthly
Yeah.
mother
Oh,
of the
okay.
universe. And she's got a kid
Okay.
with Jermaine Jackson Jr.
I did not know that. Well, you know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, you know, you got to flash them back.
But the movie trailer looked good. I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah,
The prosthetic that they use for his nose to me is
it's
accurate.
kind of off.
It
It's
looks a little bit awkward.
It's a
but
little too big.
It's
He had more of a
accurate
belt.
to me.
His nose was
bell
wider.
pepper.
That nose is just
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, that nose is big.
It was giving me.
But I'm
it-
still
it-
okay with it.
Yeah, it kind of gave me Zoe Saldana prosthetic nose from her
Ooh.
Nina
For-
Simone.
When
Nina
she, yeah.
Simone. Yeah, I was
Okay.
kind of like, I'm not feeling that, you know. But
Dude, okay, I'm not mad at y'all gotta buy, because look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I watched Moonwalker on Friday and was in here like, yes, get it, Michael.
Yeah.
And was enjoying myself, especially, I love that guy.
wasn't the greatest, but it was
Bunny.
fun.
Yes.
Oh, with Speed
Oh,
Demon?
Bunny.
Yeah.
the
Yes. But nigga, did something different change between Michael Jackson's biopic story between now and when he fucking died? Because we have seen Michael Jackson's biopic or biopic, whatever the fuck you want to call it, multiple times.
Right.
We know how
Well,
the fuck
we've
he grew
seen-
up. We know all that. What
Yeah.
is the story different?
No,
Well,
what we
are we gonna
seen
get
the
something different?
Jacksons.
It's the Jacksons telling it for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Because the
Well,
family
and
is
kind of
involved in
and
this
more of the
one.
second time because the Jacksons and American Dream that was
I was gonna say,
approved
did
by
that
the
have something
Jackson
to do with that
family.
one?
Yeah. But he was alive.
Man in the
during that
Mirror is the one that wasn't the one where
That's the
Flex.
That's the Flex Anderson.
Oh, that
Oh
shit was
my God.
horrible.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
you know they
terrible.
they did a video.
He just came out with another one. He was like, people have clowned me for this for years because
Yes,
somebody
the memes.
got in his car dressed like
Yeah.
him as Michael Jackson.
Oh, no.
It was so
No,
funny.
it's
He was
funny.
like, come on, man.
He's a good sport. He really
Yeah.
is a good sport about it. You know. But again,
Hell, what else he gonna be? He did that whack ass shit.
yeah. You know, look, he married to Shanice. He could sit back on the I Love You Smile royalties.
I
And
love your smile.
what was the show
him
he
and
used
Grant
to do?
Hill did well. They married well.
Very,
Mm-hmm.
very. Because I
Two
seen Tamia.
unproblematic black queens.
Like, yeah,
That
but
can
I've seen
sing to
Tamia.
'em.
Whew. Tamia looking mighty good, mighty good. You put a move on my heart, that's for sure. In my loins. But that is not the story.
Stupid.
But we gonna move on because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the snowman is out in them streets, and Jeezy said, y'all gonna see that there is class with this game he's spitting. Shout out to him because young Jeezy, Jeezy, Cause like he told us, he a grown ass man. Ain't nothing young about him no more. Jeezy got a Guinness record with having, get ready, y'all, a 101 piece orchestra to perform. And as he said, it's always been my purpose to motivate and inspire my culture. And it was a damn honor to get it done. So he's been celebrating the 20th anniversary of his album, Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101. And him performing, which is just crazy as hell, at Planet Hollywood on November 1st, my dad's birthday. Happy belated birthday, Dad. No, not really. I went and said it before. At the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino in Vegas. He put himself in the Guinness Book of World Records by having a 101 piece orchestra that performed all the music from the album. So I just want to be a big old congratulations, hand clap for Jeezy for getting it done. Let me see. I'm gonna try and share the actual Guinness Book of World Records post. Let me see. I'm gonna go and share the screen right quick. Ba, 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 ba. One for the books, and there it is. Check it out. The largest orchestra for a hip hop music concert is 101 members and was achieved by J. Jeezy Jenkins. Now, if that ain't a black ass name. And these were all the performers that
Damn.
that performed in the orchestra, man. That is beautiful. You know. So straight up, once again, we are congratulating today. So a huge congratulations to Jeezy for that awesome accomplishment, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. So props. Props to you, man. Thank you. You know, Biggie said it in Juicy. Whoever thought that hip hop could take it this far? None of us. Because I never thought I would see Nas performing at Radio City Music Hall, Jay-Z performing on an Unplug, even though, you know, LL them did it first. I never thought a 101 piece orchestra would be fucking performing TM 101. I just never thought of it. Never thought I'd be hearing boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap. You remember that song? And then what? I think that was on 101. Yeah. It's been a while since I listened to it, but shout out to you, Jeezy. You doing the culture proud. We salute you. All right. That was our random chats of blackness. And we're now gonna move on to a quick roundtable discussion, because I think we're in the end game, y'all, for the United States and the politics.
Oh,
Yeah, this is your time to shine, Britt.
I don't know if I completely agree with you.
I think we're in the end game, and I'm talking Avengers end game, where we go against Thanos, but Thanos being a big orange tinge baboon of a human being. This past Tuesday was Super Tuesday for many states in the Union. And it was rowdy. It was crazy. And we saw a blue wave like none other, especially in the city of New York, aka the city that does not sleep.
Zohran, Kwame, Mondani. Yes.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie.
With the Zohran.
Don't mess with him. When I saw his middle name being Kwame, I was like, where are the polka dots? And why do you not have the high top fade with the blonde, with the bleached blonde look to it?
I was today's years
Couldn't
old
respect
when
you
I
at that
found out that Zohran used to be a rapper. and I love him for it.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I
I
didn't
did
know
not
that.
know that.
I didn't
I
know
am
much
today
about the
years
man.
Did
old.
y'all see
For
who
like,
his
as
mama
like a
well.
is?
week.
I did, and I was shocked
I
Who's
did
his
because
not.
mama?
Who's
I
his
don't know.
his
mom?
I don't know
mom
anything
is
about this
Mira
man.
Nair.
She
She
directed Mississippi
Sippy
Masala.
Masala.
Holy
Mira
Oh,
Nair. That's
shit!
his
I didn't know
mom.
that.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, now I get it. Now I get it. The
Wow. So
man,
he's part of the
yeah,
culture.
he's there. He's there. His father was a professor, I believe. Born in Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
So he
He's
is an
third
African
generation.
American.
He was a Ugandan. I can't remember what, like, they didn't say Muslim, whatever his ethnicity is, but yeah, he was
Yeah.
born in
I,
Uganda.
I think he's
East
I
Asian, South
think
Uganda,
he
Asian.
is.
Uganda.
Pakistani. Was he
Yeah.
Pakistani? Is he
They're
from
Oh, I
Muslim.
don't
Pakistan?
Yeah,
know.
I
because
think his
Zohran
parents are
is
from
the first
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Muslim
Yeah, I was like,
mayor.
I thought, yeah, he is
Yeah.
Muslim.
And
But
and I want to say a big fuck you to Deborah Messing, who has been
oh,
very
ouch.
anti-Islamic. She didn't want him to be the mayor, and she put out anti-Islamic rhetoric. So fuck Deborah Messing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Well,
with
Bitch,
you
are
on
you
that
telling me I
one.
can't watch Will and Grace now?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Damn
you could
it!
watch Will, but you could curse out Grace.
Yeah,
I think that might
Bitch.
work.
she's a
Um,
Zionist.
well, there were a lot of people who were against him because the
Fucking Cory
whole
Booker.
Cory
yeah,
Booker's against Mondami.
at the time, and a lot of it was for Kamala because he was a part of the what was it called, the undeclared or undecided.
Mm-hmm.
There was some issue, but guess what? Kamala don't play them games.
Yeah.
Kamala stood up and yelled from on high, I support him. I support Zoran. She gave him
Fuck Chuck.
glowing
Yes.
props. She said this is where the Democratic Party
Mm-hmm.
needs to pay attention
He's a
and start to
democratic
move it
socialist.
which,
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to
I
say this
am.
in the nicest way. America is fucking socialist. We
Yes.
just live in the realms of capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
We have socialism in our country. It is what it is. Stop.
Fucking Chuck Schumer couldn't fucking. Oh, fucking.
He didn't say it verbally. He just went, I
Don't
can't
be a
tell you
little
who I
bitch
voted
about
for.
it.
True.
But don't be a little
True.
bitch. Hakeem Jeffries, it's what? We just couldn't. We couldn't step forward. We couldn't. We just
Well,
had to.
is it
hold
because they
in.
didn't want to? They didn't want to not support Cuomo. Is that why?
Well, they didn't
No.
support Cuomo. Nobody supported
No,
Andrew
they were
Cuomo.
afraid of what would happen if
If
they
they
supported
said it.
him and he didn't win.
Because the Republicans could
Oh.
use that against
Well,
him.
have a fucking backbone.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, jinx. No. Like, Britt's right. The Democratic Party, the leaders of the Democratic Party, and I really got to look at Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. They are jellyfish right now. They're not standing on business. Now, I will give it to Jeffries for jumping and beating on Johnson to get is it Adelita? I don't want to
Adelita.
mispronounce her name.
I think it's Adelita.
Yeah, from Arizona, right?
Yeah.
To get her sworn in because
Yeah,
Jeffries
because
don't want to.
because of Jeffrey Epstein, because she said
Not Jeffries, Johnson.
Johnson doesn't want to because she said she
There
will
we
be that last signature that's needed to release the
release the
Epstein
files.
files. I wish she hadn't fucking said that. I wish
Yeah.
she had kept that shit close to her chest.
And right when she gets sworn in, release the hounds. Oh, I mean the files, and then just walk
Right.
away with a vote. Right now, she can't truly talk much about it because it is being there's a case now on it to get her sworn in. The I keep saying so much. The
He has
Attorney
sworn in
General
2
from-
Republicans since then.
and
Since
has not sworn her.
right. There is no time limit
ridiculous.
technically, but
Right.
still, with that fucking said, this is unprecedented. It's not unprecedented. It has happened before, but it is
It's very
unacceptable.
Republican.
Yes, it is
It's
very,
very Republican.
but it's very pedophilic support.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing that Johnson is trying his hardest not to hear, because there are folks who are saying, oh, okay, so we get it. The Republican Party starves its people and protects pedophiles.
Right.
Got it. Is it working? Not much, because Johnson is very adamant about not swearing her in until the government is open. So we'll see how that goes. But
fuck him. They're so.
I will. Oh, go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead, Brie.
I was just gonna say they're just so fucking. They're on one hand, oh, we really want to get the government back open. It's really the Democrats that are doing this. Oh, they're so fucking terrible. On the other hand, they're not doing anything to help it. They're going to, and the Democrats have dug their heels in this one time and haven't let go. Oh, well, let's see what happens. I hope it fucking moves the needle.
Yeah, like straight up. But I want to talk about a few of the big election results, because there is a lot. Black women winning, except in Virginia. In Georgia, black woman won, Democrat. Shout out to you. I'm sorry, I don't have your name.
Yeah.
But in Virginia, oh my goodness. Man, if this wasn't the one time I cheered for a white woman beating a black woman, this is the one and only time.
God.
I am actually going to say, hey, sis,
that black lady,
you deserve that.
With her
Dude,
her crazy hair.
I'm sorry. You can't.
That's the one with the
you
crazy
can't.
hair, right?
Winsome, and lost a lot.
Winsome. Yep.
No, winsome and lost a lot. That's what I'm going with.
She's an immigrant too.
Winsome Earl? Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, she's
with
Jamaican.
a name like
her
that.
father came from Jamaica.
Oh my God! Why didn't I
She
put
was
two and two
born
together?
in Jamaica. Her father came over, worked enough to get the family to to where he could bring the family back over, and he brought her over when she was like 7.
Bumbaclot. Well, I'll be damned. That's one of your cousins.
Watch me be related. I know. Watch me be related to her. I'm not related to the Republicans. Fuck her.
No, you just fuck them. Sorry. Sorry. My bad.
You're not sorry.
I hear Helene. Helene's laughing somewhere.
I saw Helene's hand come out and point and then go back to whatever the fuck she was doing.
No, but no, she man, look, I will say this. 90% of black voters voted for Abigail Spanberger.
Right.
And not
that tells you something.
Not Winsome Earl.
Not Winsome Earl. But Winsome Earl did what Winsome Earl did. She tap danced, and sadly, Massa didn't come to support you.
Well, because Trump did not endorse her. And they were trying to ask her about that. And she was like, well, my father came to this country. And the news lady was like, yeah, but we're talking about Trump endorsing you. Like, get back on topic. Yeah. Well, exactly. I just believe, like, she just would not answer the question about why Trump didn't endorse you. Well, I spoke to President Trump and blah, blah, blah. Well, how come he didn't endorse you?
Yeah.
Well, my father, like, she would not answer the question.
She was pulling a pure Trump.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious how bad she got trounced. But we continue this blue wave, because the blue wave in New Jersey.
Oh, yes.
Came through with, is it Mickey or Mikey? I think it's Mikey.
It's Mikey.
Mikey Sherrill taking out Jack Citarelli. Yep. I hope I said your last name right. I'm not going to disrespect
She beat an Italian in New Jersey.
In Jersey.
Right.
The home of the fictional Sopranos. The home
of Jersey Shore.
The home
GTL
of the greatest Italian ever, Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra, yeah.
This is the home of Sinatra. And you got your ass whooped by a white woman named Mikey. I rest my case.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna blame the moolies.
The mulligans.
He said
The
the
mullions.
mullions.
Goddamn black bastards. Got a cock for got an MX missile for a cock, and they drove it all the way to fucking vote.
You sound like Eddie Murphy's old
Exactly.
Jewish guy.
No.
Oh, did you see
Eddie
this new
Murphy
Eddie
as a
Murphy?
Jewish guy sounds like this.
Oh, that's true.
God damn
No,
it!
you
It's
sound
a
like the
free
motherfucker
country.
from
You're right.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh,
Did
Yes,
you see that
thank
there's a
you,
new Eddie
Elaine.
Murphy documentary coming out?
Yes, I
Yes.
cannot wait. It's this week.
Being
I am
Eddie?
watching it.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
wait.
definitely
I
gonna watch it,
cannot
man.
wait.
He looks so
I
happy,
love,
and I'm
I
happy
love
for him.
him. I genuinely can say that I love that man.
Yes.
He's problematic in some areas, but I still love him. Like he made me laugh through my entire life. I can actually say that because
He
as
did.
an
He
adult,
did
I
big.
recently watched Norbit. Like I never watched it before,
I hate
and
Norbit, but it is what
I
it is.
cackled. I thought it was so funny. Like at
No,
the time when it came out, I probably wouldn't have thought it was funny because
right?
I thought it was too much with the dressing up and the being a fat
Yeah,
black woman. I thought it was too much. But when I recently
Respucia.
watched it, Respucia, how you doing? Like I cracked up genuinely. So I love that man. He can do no wrong in
Yeah.
my eyes.
Well, shout out to Eddie, but more shout out before we get to because I really want to talk about the New York thing. We got to go into Britt's neck of the woods. We have to talk about California Proposition 50, the congressional
Look at her.
redistricting ballot measure. Um, that
yes.
is a BFD. Now,
Huge.
fair
Huge.
warning. Helene is in Texas. Texas did approve theirs. I don't even think it was on the ballot. Maybe I'm. Let me know if I'm right or wrong.
It
No,
wasn't.
no,
It wasn't.
no. We
So they're
did
going
Prop
with it?
50 in response to what Texas
Right.
said that they were going to do. But the thing about Prop 50 is 12% of those who came out and voted,
Mhm.
12% of those had voted for Trump in the election.
Right.
So they came
Wow.
out to vote for a redistricting that was Democratic heavy. So heavy that the ads here would feature Obama, would
Yeah, I
feature
saw-
AOC. We had Jasmine Crockett. We had Hakeem Jeffrey. Like we had some serious, to the point where there was also, there's now, because of this, if it does what it's supposed to do and it flips Congress or it flips both, this will catapult my governor into the stratosphere for presidential election. This is already going to help, but that's why he's in Texas now, because he's stumping without stumping. It's just he's doing his little pre-tour, and I just want to say that I am so proud of my state for actually getting this passed.
I saw his speech when he brought out the call to action to all the Democratic governors, Pritzker out of Illinois, Wes Moore out of Maryland, and a few others. And Wes Moore, I think he had a much more kind of even-keeled response, where he says we're going to look and to keep our maps fair. That's a good way to say we have a bunch of conservative federal judges.
Yeah.
So we got a code switch on it. JD Pritzker out
I'm
of
older than
Illinois.
Westmore.
Huh?
I'm older than Westmore.
And you're probably related to him because he's from the island. But that's neither here nor there. JD Pritzker was asked, and he said, look, we're gonna play things by ear. We're gonna see what Indiana does, because Indiana, for some odd reason, Illinois and Indiana, they're like conjoined at the hip. You know, so he's gonna play it by ear. You know, he's like, look, I'm not one to just do things reactionary. But we're gonna see where everybody goes with it. Connecticut they're like, we ain't got to worry about none of that. We're the nutmeg state, but we're watching. Virginia, on the other hand, shout out to Virginia, because Virginia has I think their state legislation is Democrat and damn near very black.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see how things roll with that. But Gavin Newsom was I really did enjoy his speech. He was very, how can I put it? That motherfucker
Sexy.
stood on business. No, that's for y'all to keel over. He stood on business, and I give him props for that, because right now I'm still a little iffy with that dude with reparations. But again, that's for him. And
Are we going to find out that Gavin Newsom is problematic in some way, shape, or form?
Put it
child,
this way.
probably so.
He was in office when he cheated on, I think he cheated on his wife, or they just got divorced. And he's with he cheated, and he's with the woman he cheated with. Mm-hmm. He doesn't hide his dirty laundry. So I don't think we're going to find any smoking gun or anything that he won't cop to. Right. He's going to cop to his shit. And he is, I think he's gorgeous. I think he's a great orator. I think he brings about the Kennedy looks.
Yes, I would.
Would you reelect? Would you reelect a Bill Clinton?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No.
Today.
Yes.
The old Bill Clinton, not the current Bill Clinton.
The old Bill Clinton. Yeah. Old Bill.
I love the old Bill Clinton.
No,
playing Bill.
No,
he's nice, Uncle Bill, and I wouldn't want him to be a policymaker anymore.
Right.
I don't think his vision.
Exactly.
His vision was great, except for the 94 crime bill, but that's a whole nother dog. His fiscal conservacy, I guess, or his being fiscally conservative at the time was great, because it did bring America back in the black financially.
Life was good under Bill Clinton. That's what I remember.
Like, I'm not saying that Gavin is that, of course, but it's like
he had
how
some Clinton
behind Bill Clinton had so many black people behind him.
Because he played the saxophone.
And it's like, Gavin is kind of Bill 2.0 right now, with how much backing he's getting from minorities and people in California and liberals.
Well, minorities,
that is very reminiscent of Bill Clinton's run.
But his support from black Californians has taken a big hit with the reparations argument. Now, will it be? I don't think it's going to change anything in his trajectory to the White House.
It won't. Mm-mm.
But again, he's charismatic. He has Kennedy vibes. Mm-hmm. I think he's more of a Kennedy than he is a Clinton.
And he's incredibly intelligent. He's quick on his feet when he speaks. He is
and the level
narcissist.
Of trolling is exactly what we need in this day and age.
Yes.
Well, he's also a narcissist, so he can pinpoint weakness in his opponents. That's why he really triggers Trump, is because he owns Trump on every single level. It's not only like Trump is a narcissist, yes, but he's a stupid narcissist. So he's dangerous in a different way.
That's because
when I started paying attention to Newsom the most was when Trump started sending out troops to these cities, and Gavin went on the news with a fucking Excel spreadsheet of, but look at all these red states that have worse crime than I have. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this
Louisiana.
one. That motherfucker went down and spoke on every red state having worse crime than where he was putting people. And even the news host was like,
yeah, we can't refute it.
So, okay.
Oh, and he truly... Here's the thing. He has gotten a little conservative here and there in our state, and that's because he is now making a bid for the presidency. He's got to get some conservative-ish things. But it's more moderate, less conservative.
Right.
It's more moderate.
He's in the middle.
But
he's
with that said...
I was going to say, he's got to come back center.
But I believe him when he says things like, anti-wokeness is just anti-blackness. That's simple, bottom line. I believe he means those things. At his core, he reminds me of an old boss I had who was from Brooklyn, old, tall, handsome Jewish guy. And he had a thing, an affinity for the black women, and not in a weird way, but more of a, I don't know, it was kind of a weird way, actually. But
he saw a Bronx Tale and he went for it.
Right, exactly. And Newsom has a true affinity for those of color. It just happens to be a part of who he is.
He was the former mayor of San Francisco. He's the guy that said, you know what? Let the gays get married. It's not my business of what they do in the bed.
But that's all his pretty privilege. His ability to do those things and to lean that way is because Republicans want to look like him and Republican women want to fuck him.
But he's also a political
some
nepo
Republican
baby.
men want to fuck him too.
Oh, that's true. That's
a lot of
true.
Republican men want to fuck him.
Yes, I'm sorry.
One of them senators from South Carolina. I'm not saying who, but you can play a guess. Allegedly. Sprinkling it. No,
can
but
I say what it rhymes with? Oh,
nope.
Okay.
But I will say he is also a political nepo baby. He is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi, and congratulations to her for finally saying, I'm done.
Yes.
Good for you. She will not seek re-election. She will not seek re-election. Aunt Nancy said it's time for me to go home.
Now it's time for Chuck Schumer to bring it up. Come on, Chuck Schumer.
Now, I will say this, and I do not wish it. Maxine Waters, y'all could just get her funeral right there in Congress. That woman is not walking away. She's
she's never gonna leave.
She's never leaving. I respect her for it. Auntie Maxine is like, y'all not getting rid of me. But Nancy Pelosi did make an announcement. I thought her announcement video was really nice. It was really cool. Showed her through the years. She did not get into Congress until in her 40s.
That's why she's so
She was
old.
40.
Did you see the video
45
of,
or 46 when she made it to Congress.
Did you see the video of Bush Jr. When she became the first speaker of the House?
I thought wasn't he like excited?
He was.
I remember
everybody was.
Yeah, he was cheering because people were cheering.
Because he was like, it is my pleasure to be able to say that this is the first Madam Speaker of the House, and he turned around and cheered, and everybody stood up and cheered. I was like, oh my God. Remember when people were when they were bipartisan, people that were happy for each other on both sides of the fucking aisle.
Yeah.
Well, who would have thought taking it back to the George Jr. years would have been like, oh my God, bipartisanship.
Look, as much as we can still hold George W. Bush accountable for the things he did, he was a compassionate conservative to an extent. I'm not saying all the way. To an extent. He had compassion. He had humanity.
I only like him because of his relationship with Michelle. That's the only reason I like him.
It's almost like a pet puppy or something.
Yeah.
He's become a puppy. He was a war dog and now he's just a puppy.
He needs a piece of candy. Here, Michelle's going to give him a little piece of candy and he's going to be happy. And he's going to sit there and smile and kiki with her.
Yeah. But again, I will say, with her stepping down, the things she did, like her biggest bragging point of all time was, and she says it, I got the Affordable Care Act passed without, and she's cursed on it one time, but she says without any Republican votes. I got that to go through. And you can't deny it. It is a fact.
And you know how she finished that statement when she said it at home? Bitch.
She probably did. Look, her last big interview, which was 3 weeks ago when they asked her about, Trump and a few other things. Would Trump show up for January 6th committee, blah, blah, blah. And she said, he's not man enough to do it. Yeah. He is not man enough to step up to the plate and talk. So what does Trump do? Because Trump is a messy bitch from church. He had to come in with his own little zingers. She was the worst thing to ever happen to America. She ruined America as it used to be. Blah 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 blah. And I'm just sitting here going, sure, Jan. Okay.
You know what he reminds me of? You know that scene, you know your senile old, sorry, grandpappy who just is just saying all the shit he's kept inside forever. So you just stop listening to it after a while and it just becomes awful white noise.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, okay, all right. There's real people doing real fucked up shit. You know, Stephen Miller's actually doing fucked up shit. You can just sit there quietly and just talk to yourself. If we stuck him in a room with what looked like a screen and it looked like real actual people, he'd sit there for days on end and just
You remember when they woke Captain America up and they stuck him in that damn room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like that. I'm more like that.
But again, this past Tuesday, well, when you hear this, last Tuesday really was a blue wave. Like they saw, and the magic word that really became the talking point for all the talking heads. Now, I got to give it up to Roland Martin. Thank you for making watching news and election night enjoyable, because there was a whole lot of cussing, but a whole lot of fact was being spread. But the word of the night was affordability. And this is why I want to talk about the new mayor, the mayor-elect of New York City, the city that never sleeps. 8 million stories are being told and created in this city. But Zohran Mamdani did something that is not new, that was not created just for him. He went and he spoke to the people face to face. The man is 34 years old. I think he is the youngest mayor ever elected. No. There was a mayor.
No, there is a mayor,
former rapper,
much young.
A former rapper. There is a mayor younger than him. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Thank you, Britt. But he is a what? A Gen Zer or millennial?
Isn't
he's
he?
A Zer,
oh,
right?
yeah, he's 34.
I don't think he's a millennial. Hold on.
Yeah, he might be tailing millennial.
He's a millennial because I have a millennial child in her 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a millennial.
He's a millennial. Okay. So
he's born in 91. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, oh my goodness. I was in high school. I went to high school. My God.
I hadn't graduated yet from high school.
His mom's movie was about to drop the next year.
His mom's movie made.
That's crazy. It's a beautiful movie. I recommend everybody watch it.
It is a wonderful movie.
One of the best Denzel movies out. But what I respect about him is how he got the staunchest of Democrats now switching up their game plans and switching up their the way they do things. He was doing what Trump did. He went to the podcast. He wasn't afraid to talk to regular people. Where he became the it man or the it guy was his first set of videos where he went and stepped up to people who voted for Trump. And he didn't pull a Jordan Klepper. He didn't do it for comedy. He just said,
"Right,
why did you vote for Trump? What were your reasons?" Well, I'm blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. Do you feel he's doing what he said he's doing? Well, look, my name is Zohran Kwame Mamdani, and this is what my plan is for New York. If you want to get down with it, get on board. If not, I hope I can convince you to. That man went grassroots the same way Obama did it in 07, 08, the way Clinton did it in 91, 92, the way that peanut farmer, may he rest in peace, Jimmy Carter did it.
Jimmy Carter,
the
my
way,
ex-boyfriend.
Not that
Bill
Jimmy
Clinton
Carter
was the first one, of course, because I
Carter.
was of age, but Bill Clinton was the first one that I saw that really was not focused on our parents' generation. He was focused on those that had just turned 18. He was
Yep.
going to college. That was the first time I saw like Rock the Vote.
The
He was on
Brits.
MTV. He was on Arsenio
Yep.
Hall.
MTV.
He was on all these shows. And Mondani did the same thing because the first time I
Yes.
really saw him was doing those street interviews. And he was talking to a lot of queer and trans people
Yeah.
and was
Sure
very
did.
like he didn't mince words. He
Nope.
didn't like give rhetoric. He didn't say, well, I mean, well, kind of, sort of. He was like, no, trans people deserve their rights.
Right.
I will make
Yeah.
sure they have their rights. Queer people deserve their rights. I will make sure they have their rights. Immigrants deserve their rights. I will make sure they get their rights. I will make sure they have due process. And he was very straightforward. There was no I'm going to be middle of the road. There was no I'm going to give a political answer. There was none of that. I'm going to give you a used car salesman answer. It was this is my answer. This is where I stand. And he was very specific about where he stood on a whole lot of shit. And I'm like, I'm not
Right.
mad at that. Cuz unfortunately even like Kamala couldn't be as straightforward with things. She was way more straightforward than people gave her credit for,
Yeah.
but she
I
couldn't
agree.
she could not be very I'm this right here all the time because it was on a broader scale and she knew good and goddamn well what we were coming off of. So it was like, let me try to appease both sides in some way, shape, or form. That motherfucker didn't want to appease nobody but who he wanted to appease. And that was clearly the majority of New York that came out and voted for him.
Right.
And
And
he
oh,
remember
go
he
ahead,
did
Ray.
those ads in Spanish and it sounded like he was a fluent speaker. Like when
Yeah.
I watched those ads and then I watched the behind the scenes of those ads, I was like, "Oh shit, he really didn't know what he was saying, but he knew what he was saying." Like he knew how to convey the message and get it
Well,
across. And it
and
seemed
one of oh, I'm
authentic.
sorry. Sorry.
Can we get one of those in
One
Texas?
girl, hold on, because I got a video to show about what we have here in Louisiana. Just be ready. Give me 1 second, Brittany, then the floor is yours. What I respect so much about his stuff is how everybody played against him. Republicans, billionaires in New York, they put up to not Mario, excuse me, rest in peace, Mario Cuomo, but your bitch ass son, your oldest one,
Andrew.
Andrew, they put up 10 or 11 million dollars to go against Mamdani, right? That's how much was in his election budget. Okay. Forbes, who I don't think, as much as I've been paying attention to politics and stuff, they did a financial report on Zohran Mamdani. Now, they may have done it before, and they went, do you know how much Zohran Mamdani is worth? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, wait, are they going to try to make him, the rich, privileged kid or the little rebel kid who's going against his rich parents, kind of play? And when they called that, his liquid assets are worth $250,000. I said, what the fuck are we doing this for? You've just helped him win.
But
If you were trying to do a
he
smear
raised so much
campaign,
money he had to tell people to stop sending money.
right, but his regular money, like the money he
Yeah, the
earns,
money that he earned.
he ain't
wasn't-
made
it was-
nothing.
It was regular in New York City.
And you know what it did? It made him look more like a New Yorker and a regular New Yorker.
Like when they talked
Then,
about like how much is your rent, and he said it's $2,300, and then Andrew Cuomo thought he was top shit, and he was like, my rent is $7,800.
You
yeah,
fucking idiot. That's what
yeah,
I was
like,
gonna say though. Was
go ahead.
basically, and because I was a transplant for a small amount of time on the East Coast, but Araya can speak to this more than I can. So there is a natural cynicism to the East Coast, and there is a definite amount of cynicism to New Yorkers. They had to deal with Eric Adams. Before that, it was Bill de
Bill de
Blasio.
Blasio.
And
before
then
that, Bloomberg.
Right, exactly. So I think they've gotten so sick and tired of the bullshit politicians, so that when someone came and was incredibly fresh in their approach and was like, no, I'm not going to say 1,000 words. I'm going to say what I believe. You may not like what I believe, but let me tell you, and everything that he did, because yeah, Curtis Lewa wasn't a man of many words, but he's
Oh my God,
crazy.
he is so nuts. He is so
But anyway,
wackadoodle.
He is a guardian angel. He protects us.
He's a wackadoodle.
Right. So like it wasn't about cutting through the bullshit. It was about the honesty. You can tell when someone actually authentically means what they say. And they know it's difficult, but they believe he's going to do everything he can. And that's what they want and that's what they need. That's how I see it.
He wants to make New York City affordable. According to New York City standards, his rent is actually affordable. So he wants New Yorkers to not be paying $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 to rent a 2-bedroom apartment. He wants them to be around the $2,300 mark.
And that's rent free.
I feel that pain.
Which could happen. Okay.
You pay more than he does, Britt.
I know I do. I pay, after everything, I pay about $36.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you see, again, these are some of the things that regular people just want to have. It's not a handout. It's just you want me to be in this city, like, and
you want a livable wage.
Yeah,
for the average person, not somebody who went to law school or has an MBA. Right. You want it for the regular person, and you want to be able to live in the city that you work in, not have to commute an hour and a half to work there. You want to be able to live in the city that you work in, so you want something that's affordable.
Right.
And that's what he represents.
And I get, again, when you have the president of the United States coming in, telling the city, you vote this man in, I'm withholding money from you. You're a powerful MFer. You got to win. Because why the fuck are you so concerned about me? And so concerned about what I want to do for a city? The city that gave birth to your trifling ass.
Yes.
They're spreading fear and misinformation. I actually heard that they are scared of Sharia law being enacted in New York City.
Girl,
because of
I saw that dumb ass shit. I was like, y'all are so fucking stupid.
Come on. Get real. Get fucking real.
I love my mom.
But wait a second. I want to ask a question. Seriously, a literal question. Just so I get this correct. You're afraid of Sharia law for supposedly what it does to women because that's what they want to say. But most conservative Christians want their women to dress a specific way, behave in a specific manner. Wait, am I wrong? I could be wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Nigga, they believe in it. They just don't want to call it Sharia. They want to call it Christian nationalist.
They don't want it to be anything.
I call it good moral character. High moral standards.
Because nuns wear a habit, and it's no different than wearing a hijab.
Right. None.
So, again, like I said, I was saying, when you said Sharia law, I was just thinking about what my mama said, and she had called it coleslaw. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? That's for dinner? She said, no. Why that man on CNN talking about New York and coleslaw? I'm like, wait, what? My mom has this thing about looking at her phone, watching videos on Facebook, and having CNN just blasting in the background. So things get jumbled up for her. And I'm like, coleslaw. And when they said yes, with I forgot the guy name on Abby, is it Abby Phillips on CNN? He was talking about, you could see Sharia law in New York. I was like, that's what you mean. No, you can't.
No, not in New York.
You can't have Sharia law in America.
They would kick Mondami's ass, and Mondami doesn't stand for that. So no, that's not.
What about that? What about this man holding up a trans flag says, "I'm going to enact Sharia law"?
Right.
We all know what his nipples look like if we want to, because he was in a rap video where he was wearing a fucking just a.
Girl, we know what Andrew Cuomo's nipples look like.
No, but what I'm saying is, Mamdani. No, I know. But what I'm saying is, Mamdani is not this.
Yes, he's a freak.
He is a freak.
Oh, I will say
But
this though. I'm sorry, Britt. Shout out to the person who bought the website address of, I forgot, it was something women for Cuomo. And this was supposed to be a group who were Mario Cuomo supporters. Women for Cuomo, or cool women for Cuomo. They forgot to
Wait, how do we feel about Chris?
Chris
I like
Cuomo?
Chris. I like Chris.
Yeah.
I can't flow with
Uh,
him since he moved to News Nation. He's
Do we
become
not
somewhat
like
of a
Chris
jerk.
anymore?
Oh, he went to News Nation?
Yeah, he
I
left
didn't know.
after the whole
Oh.
situation with his brother. They
Do
let him
we?
go.
Oh,
Well, he
I
left.
like that one.
No,
I thought he was
Wait,
if
who
you
got the nipple? Chris got the nipple piercings.
No,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Andrew got the nipple piercings.
Yes.
He's a
There's a
freak.
picture of
Girl. First of all, let me tell you. Let me
Marv
Allegedly a freak.
Alpert.
No.
Marv Alpert kind of freak.
No.
Oh.
Biting tushies?
Sidebar. When I worked in New York, I worked for a state agency, and we had galas that we would go to. And when he was running for Attorney General, he was at the same gala that I was at, and he was making his way through the room, shaking hands and making promises because he wanted people's votes.
Right.
This was the Black Caucus of New York State. So it was heavy with Black and Hispanic people because it was actually the Black, Hispanic, and Asian caucus, but everybody called it the Black Caucus because there was not that many Asians, only a handful of Hispanics.
Right.
Hispanics is what I call them. Anyway, he came through the room and he got to where my boss was, and I was with my boss, and we were also standing there talking to the mayor of the city. So he came by and he made a big display of saying hello to everybody in that crowd, and I was in that crowd. And when he touched my hand, when he shook my hand, he did like this, and he said, "How you doing?"
Ooh.
And I said,
Okay.
I said, "Oh, I'm all
Did you?
right.
Did you?
Well,
Did
sir.
you?
Did she? No, she did not.
No, I would probably have my titties out, and I was like, "Oh,
I was like,
good,
you
how are
probably
you?"
leaned in.
But he
He's like,
is
I'm
that.
fine. How are you?
He's a freak. He's a freak elite.
Okay.
That's how
Okay.
I view him. He was hitting
Well-
on women throughout that audience.
He had support. Trump supported him. Big business in New York supported him. The landlords in New
Why
York
did Trump support
supported
him and he was running as an independent?
because
He didn't get the
you get him
nomination.
in. Well,
He didn't get the
essays
Republican nomination.
not just that. Essays of a feather flock together.
True.
Exactly.
Oh.
So
True.
and another reason is too, if you get the landlords on your side, Andrew Cuomo was not going to be for the people of New York. He was just going to keep status
he's for
quo.
the wealthy.
Landlords would have continued to
He
jack up
used
the
to be.
prices.
He was. I would actually say he used to be a good governor. He was for the people when he was a governor. But
Right.
now the game is different. Now
Yeah.
he's becoming a mayor. He's going down a few rungs, so he's got to play the political game. He
But
was
the thing
trying
is,
to
it's-
rise above the political
Right.
political game before, but now
Well, they
he's
talked
in it.
about him for president. You remember during COVID, and then the truth about the how he did
They
COVID
said
in
the
New
same
York came
shit
out.
about Giuliani. Whenever there's a tragedy, whatever mayor is in New York at that time will step up and will become the
'cause
belle
they
of the ball
love
for a
Giuliani.
moment.
They
Right.
Giuliani
He was
love
America's
Giuliani
mayor.
down.
He used to be the shit
Yeah. And then when that motherfucker had
until he
that
aligned
shit
himself with Trump,
running down his
and then
head,
he
that's
had
when
the-
motherfuckers started to be like, oh no.
when he
no,
went to
no.
that address, when he was in that parking
No.
lot, and then the thing started running.
No, for me,
Baby.
it was the 5 Seasons when he was like, "Oh, it's at the hotel," and then
Yes.
come to find out 5 Seasons was a lawn care service.
Mhm.
Look,
Did he mean the
we
four
really
seasons?
the four
Then
no,
he got
it was 4
sued.
seasons or 5 seasons, but
He got
thought
sued
it
by
was the
those
hotel.
black women, and they're taking
Lost
his shit.
everything.
They're repoing all his shit.
Yeah, he's got nothing. But again, America is being ran by a confederacy of dunces. And I'm going to segue using that because I really want y'all to see what the governor of the state that I live in. And look, me in Louisiana, we are Ike and Tina. Sometimes I feel like I'm Ike. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting the boot like
Sometimes you
Tina.
feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
A lot of
Ooh, that
times
sounds-
you really do feel like a nut living in Louisiana, but it's my state. I still have some love for it, but this janky ass son of a bitch that's running it, this is a video that he posted after Turning Point USA did a little something on the campus of LSU. This is the man that is running the state I live in. And please believe I didn't vote for his ass. Matter of fact, he the reason I don't work for the state anymore. So fuck you very much, Jeff Landry. So I want y'all to check out this video. Hopefully. Oh, wow. Don't look at him. Check this video out.
Point family.
Hopefully
Because
y'all can
tonight,
hear it.
unbelievable. Over 1,500 people came to listen to Turning Point USA. Thank you. Big shout out
Can
to
y'all
LSU
hear it?
Turning Point. And so
Yes.
we're here
Yes.
on
Okay.
next to
Sorry.
Mike the Tiger.
Let
And
me
we're
do
going
this
to
so
put
you
a
can see his
challenge
fucking
out
face.
to
I'm
the
gonna run
LSU
it
Board of
twice.
Supervisors to find a place to put a statue of Charlie Kirk to defend the freedom of speech on college campuses. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can be the first campus to do it. Hey, everyone. Governor Jeff Landry here tonight, wanting to thank the entire Turning Point family. Because tonight, unbelievable. Over 1,500 people came to listen to Turning Point USA. Thank you. Big shout out to LSU Turning Point. And so we're here on campus next to Mike the Tiger. And we're going to put a challenge out to the LSU Board of Supervisors to find a place to put a statue of Charlie Kirk to defend the freedom of speech on college campuses. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can be the first campus to do it. Hey, everyone. Governor Jeff Landry here tonight, wanting to thank the entire Turning Point
Nigga, turn
family.
that shit off.
Unbelievable. People came to listen to Turning Point USA. Thank you. Big shout out to
That is
What an
the
embarrassment.
How the
governor of
fuck?
Louisiana. Yeah.
How in the red-blooded fuck do you put a fucking podcasting statue on a college campus for a motherfucker that didn't even go to that school,
And was a college
didn't
dropout.
even have a fucking college degree, and didn't do shit except for go to community college for a hot goddamn second and become a fucking podcaster and think that he is supposed to get a goddamn statue? Where they do that at?
Louisiana.
It's
My
ridiculous.
state.
Turning
You want a
Point.
statue of if he gets a statue of a podcaster, then goddamn it, I want a statue of Kai Cenat somewhere.
No,
Can we get that?
No. I want a statue of Joe Budden on Southern
There you go.
University's campus.
I'll take that.
That I will
Put a
find
statue
a
of
location.
Charlemagne. Put a statue of Charlemagne the God on Yale's campus.
I'm here for that in the funniest way possible. I have to say that the commander in chief, the person who runs the country, is a great proponent of Turning Point. Turning Point is nationally known. Turning Point is accessible to anybody. Turning Point, when you say a record number,
Except
when
Candace Owens.
Oh, true. Okay, well, -1. But when you say a record number of attendees on, and you say 1,500,
1,500.
how fucking dare you?
What an
How
embarrassment.
dare
Bitch.
you
I had,
act like
do you know how many graduating
1,500?
seniors I had in my goddamn senior class? Bitch, 950 in my graduating senior class. In my senior fucking class. So your high numbers was my senior class and maybe a portion of the junior class in my high school.
Just unfucking believable that
So-
you would.
We had more
even-
motherfuckers than that go to pep rallies, bitch.
But then think about it. What does that tell you, though, about what their typical numbers are? If they think 1,500 is astronomical, think about
Right.
how low their numbers must be. So a lot of this is in their head. We all
Well,
know that, but if you look
here's
at
the
it
thing.
data-wise,
Well, thank you for talking about data, Britt. Thank you for talking about numbers, because this man is the governor of this state. So here's where we stand in the overall rankings, according to U.S. News and the World Report from 2025. Louisiana overall is at number 50.
Damn.
We did it,
Lower than
y'all.
Florida?
We beat out Puerto Rico. Take that, Puerto Rico. You're not even a state. We on that ass. So here's the thing. Louisiana is 50th in crime and corrections. We are 46th in healthcare. In education, Bitch, we are big 47. Boom, the 47. Real in them streets. And, you ready? In the economy, we're 49. We are 49. We living big. We like two dope boys in a Cadillac driving right over the
Oh
fucking
my
cliff.
God.
That is Louisiana. This is the state that I always call the governor state presidents. Our little mini president is more concerned about having a scavenger hunt for a location for a Charlie Kirk statue and is not concerned about our health, our education, our safety. Hey man, look, 4 more fucking years. 4 more years. Come on. We can do it, Louisiana. Come on.
You can't tell me white conservatism is not a cult. You cannot tell me that.
It's a mental illness.
Okay, I will go with that. I will go with mental illness.
There's not enough lithium in the world, Britt, that can cure us.
But
you have to understand. Talk to your family. Your family come from Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
Ask your aunts and your uncles. Figure out what year they were born. Ask them about the White League. Ask them about the Huey. The 50s?
Before the 50s.
Before the 50s. They may have been babies. Ask them about Huey and Earl K. Long. Now, they were Democrats, mind you. Shysters, whatever you want to call them. They...
With raggedy bridges in their honor.
Amen. Amen. Like, pay attention.
Those names.
Louisiana... The only thing that keeps Louisiana from really being 50 in all spots
is Mississippi, nigga.
And here's the crazy thing. Mississippi got water that could kill their biggest city. And they outrank us in a couple of things. Their economy is starting to blow up. Louisiana, that's all I can say. But we need to find a location on the Louisiana State University's campus to erect a statue for Charlie Kirk. And if it's not anatomically correct, somebody is going to make it anatomically correct. If you know, you know. Tracheotomy much? Yeah. If the statue has to be correct, has to be a perfect representation. I'm tired of that shit. We got people starving in this state, and they just got maybe $60, $70 worth of SNAP benefits that they deserve. I don't care about the so-called welfare queen shit. Because at the end of the day,
nobody's getting rich off of welfare. That is such a stupid
old-fashioned
trope.
They just had a white couple that got $20,000 in food stamp fraud.
What?
White, not black. White.
No, that's usually where the fraud comes from.
Food stamps.
Yes.
And they were a couple. They were a husband and wife. Bonnie and Clyde of EBT.
Wow.
Just got caught. Over years, $20,000 within maybe 2-3 years. They've hustled the system. But let a black mother or a single black father flip their EBT because they need to cash to pay a bill.
Right.
Let a black mother have a man staying in her house. You get kicked off. And here's something, and I want everybody to really understand and pay very close fucking attention to when it comes to food stamps and Section 8 housing. That so-called rule that if a man is in the house, your benefits are cut is bullshit. The Supreme Court killed that. But what?
They killed that shit a while ago, too.
A while ago. But what person who is struggling to make ends meet take the time out to read the rules.
Right.
All I gotta say is
No, I squashed that
this is
because all
Louisiana.
these it was all these men that were online like, oh, you bitches gonna have to come back to us because they cut your food stamps. Da, 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 da. I'm like, nigga, Google is easy.
It's
It's
free.
on every phone. It costs you nothing, and you will see the percentage of black to white that's getting food stamps, and then you will also see the percentage of men to women that are getting food stamps or
Right.
EPT or SNAP or whatever the hell you want to call it. I said you might want to look at those numbers and see that for all you women, y'all gonna have to do the da 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 da. Men gets food stamps too.
Right.
Yeah. I
The
was on
reason
food
that
stamp.
the reason that more men don't is because a lot of men swear up and down, oh, they not gonna do, they not.
Guess what?
Nigga, most of
Man
you
right
niggas
here.
will refuse to even go about logging into a computer to see. Because I know two motherfuckers right now that's about to get some. Two men.
Yeah. And guess what? I'm not I'm saying it just like this. I look like that Silk the Shocker Charge You to the Game album cover when mines came in. When
Okay.
I went to the grocery store, do you want a bitch? Louisiana Purchase. Charge it to the game. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not playing games. I worked for that.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
bust my ass on that. I've been working for over
Thank
30
you.
years. I'm getting that benefit.
Thank
Medicaid,
you.
I paid into that. I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
that damn benefit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am not sitting there laughing at anybody that's on benefits. That
No.
shit ain't funny. Because we're all one firing away from being on the soup line.
You hear me?
I'm
And I don't know
banned from
why these
food stamps
motherfuckers
because
think that
I
they are
abused it.
closer to being millionaires and billionaires than they are to being on Snap.
What is the line? Shout out to one of the best to ever do it, Cujo Goody from the Goody Mob. I am 900. No, excuse me, I'm wrong. I was about to quote Cell Therapy, but I want to quote Annie Up from MOP, Brooklyn's
And
finest.
yep.
I am 999,000 short of a million.
Okay.
That is where it is. You are no closer to $1 million than I am closer
Annie up,
to hooking up with Rumi
kidnapper.
Masaku.
Do
Annie up,
you remember
Okay.
the
kidnapper.
recession,
But I will get Rumi.
the 2007, 2008
Yeah.
recession? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember reading a story during that time, and it was a news article, and they were talking about how the people who were taking it the hardest, of course, were the wealthy. And it was the
Mm-hmm.
emotional toll that they had a hard time with. They had a hard time with letting go of they would show up to like food lines and they would still be wearing, fur coats,
They
or
didn't
they
know
would,
how to be poor.
they didn't
They didn't know
know.
how to be normal.
Exactly. And they would still hold on to the trappings of wealth rather than sell it or give it up or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
They were more willing to do that and would rather go with SNAP benefits in that to show that this is not who I really am. And
Honey, I would
they
just look at you and
failed
go,
the
you went to the
most.
pawn shop and got a jacket.
But it also took them the longest to find jobs as well.
True. Because their ego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And their
Yeah.
lifestyle, the comfort of the lifestyle has changed. You know,
Yeah.
you remember what was the movie Life Stinks with Mel Brooks?
Yes.
One of my favorite movies. It is one of my favorite Mel Brooks movies. He was this big businessman, financial whiz, blah blah blah, and they fucked him over, and he lost everything. And they threw his ass out on the street,
So
and he's
trading
walking
places.
I was
around.
gonna say
And
that sounds like trading places.
that too, it's like trading places, but it's him and Leslie Ann Warren, and he's
Yep.
trying to learn how to be poor. And it's so funny because he's walking around in a custom Brooks Brothers suit,
What is the
and
name of the movie?
life
Life
stinks.
stinks.
And every scene, the suit gets raggedier
Yeah.
and dirtier. And
Yeah.
and he keeps telling people, I was rich. I was worth this amount of money. And one of the funniest scenes as well is when him and Leslie Ann Warren, they want to have sex, and he keeps pulling, he's trying to undress her, but it's sweater after sweater after sweater after sweater. And he goes, how many layers are there to you? And she's like, just take me. But he has to come to terms with living as a poor man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's a movie. There's a happy ending. He gets his wealth back. He finds out, what happens. But what he does is he hires all the folks he was living on Skid Row with. Because he found out that one of the guys.
I think I've seen this.
Yeah, it was a funny ass movie. To me, it was one of his more art imitating life,
right,
kind of films where he's
we
actually
all know
showing
rich people. The Achilles heel to rich people is to turn them into, as we say, regular people. It's not even poor people. The Achilles heel to any rich person is to turn them into poor people. That's why during the Great Depression, motherfuckers was nosediving off of high rises. They just couldn't take it. Like,
and they did it
and
again
poor
on
people
Black
were like,
Monday
we just
in
gonna
'87.
do what the fuck we gonna do. Like,
Right.
we gonna whatever, we gonna make it
Wait,
work.
oodles and noodles are on sale? Cool.
I've
What
seen
the fuck
so
is
many
a oodle?
posts. I've seen so many posts
on 'em.
recently about the fact that, the grocery prices haven't, and apparently grocery is an old fashioned word. Did y'all know? But grocery prices haven't gone down as we knew they weren't going to.
Right.
But people are like, well, what I could buy a year ago and and this and that and this and that, and what I could buy during the first Donald Trump term and this and that and this and that. And I'm like, no, grocery prices have definitely gone up. You motherfuckers just don't know how to fucking shop.
right.
Like, they will show what they buy at the grocery store,
Mhm.
and it's a bunch of prepackaged things. It's like pre-diced onions, pre-diced peppers, and like pre-cut up chicken and skinless, boneless, this and that. You motherfuckers don't know how to fucking shop and be poor.
Well,
If you give it a little extra prep time in your house, you'll save that $100 that you're complaining about. But y'all don't want to do that. You still want to
Right.
get the shit delivered to you. You don't want to go get it. You don't want to buy stuff that you have to physically prepare. You want to open a container, dump it in, or whatever the case may be. That's on you, homie. There are contingencies that you need to make when you are in a recession, and a lot of people that are above a
wanna do
certain
it.
tax bracket don't want to do it. And really and truly, I don't think they know how to do it. Now, the internet is
No.
definitely fucking free. But a lot of y'all just choose to remain ignorant to how it is to be a normal goddamn person.
That's it. That's it. To Yvonne, I hope we kept your attention. I know you enjoyed our music discussion.
Yvonne's like,
But-
damn, this shit got heavy. This was
Yeah, but these are the things that affect us no matter the age, especially if you're in your 20s and you're getting out of college, or you're a parent in your 20s. This ain't no game.
No.
You can't sit there and just be like, you know what? Blase, whatever. No, the shit is affecting you. Go ahead, Britt. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I have a 31-year-old who has 2 children, and what she struggles with and what she goes through is no different than what I struggled with and what I went through. It is almost mirror. It is, when you are poor, the struggle is the struggle, like you said.
And like my dad told me years ago, he said the struggle is always going to be the same. It's just the people who are struggling change.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. LaWanda Page said it perfectly. I ain't never met when your belly is growling and there's something about it was crazy, but the last line of it was, I ain't never met a hungry, happy motherfucker. And what we saw Tuesday night in the booth, there was a bunch of ain't happy, hungry motherfuckers that went in and said, okay, now it has to translate next year because now we in the midterm.
I was going to say, too bad you bitches couldn't do this last year.
Thank you.
Right.
2024 is where you should have said, fuck it, we ain't going down that route.
Right.
But Trump
Racism.
did what my rate. Look,
And now you got to worry about getting manhandled in the street and getting thrown in the back of a goddamn van. Congratulations.
Oh, and Trump has lost his happy, friendly Latinos.
Yep.
What used to be
No.
37% of support
Not the
dropped
Mexicans
down
for
to
Trump. No, not the Mexicans for Trump.
I will
They-
vote
Dun, dun, dun,
for
dun, dun.
Donald Trump.
We love you, Donald Trump.
So that was a fucking lie.
He was going to drop prices down on groceries so everybody can live and be happy.
So that was a fucking lie.
The tariffs were going to put money in all of our pockets. Farmers were going to make a shit ton of money with buying, because people were going to buy all these soybean. We're going to jack up the price.
Argentinian beef, bitch.
Look.
So that was a fucking lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are but four people.
Ain't we supposed to be getting another stimmy? Because of the Doge? Where's my Doge check?
So that was a fucking lie.
We are four people. Four regular people. We work. These ladies have children raised. She still has a youngin' that she's still raising. I have 2 nephews. I don't have any kids. None of us are living high on a fucking hog. We don't have a high horse to ride on, and we don't have a servant to step on to get down.
I would like a servant.
But, well, you want a servant white antebellum. That is. Yep. I will say this. I don't care your age. If you are of age where you are now in the workforce, if you are of age and you are raising children, if you are of age and you are trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, shout out to Money B. Digital Underground. If you don't know, go listen to some Tupac. Please listen when I say this. You can't bitch and moan if you sat your ass down and you didn't vote.
That part.
You can't bitch and moan when people were trying to tell you not to vote for that orangutan shaped bitch that's in the White House. And you are like, no, fuck you. I'm not going to vote for this black or non-black woman. Can't tell me shit. You can't complain.
I don't like the way she laughs. I'm not voting for her.
Right.
Okay.
She's a op.
Random stupid things.
Now she's cackling in her mansion while you can't buy goddamn eggs.
She hanging out with her husband Doug, writing books and minding her damn business. Now she has been out and about,
telling the truth, calling everybody
and telling the truth. Because I am so happy that Kamala Harris is cursing now. I like cursing Kamala.
I do too.
I love her. Please continue. It doesn't make you seem ignorant. It makes you seem passionate. Please continue to be passionate. I'm loving the fact that Obama went out and said, I told you niggas. I told every last one of you bitches. When I left in 2017, your hoes didn't listen. Now your hoes got to deal with it. When Kamala came in and said, hey, y'all, this motherfucker is going to continue to let Israel bomb Palestine. Right. This motherfucker is not going to lower your eggs. Everything he's saying is not going to happen. But what he will do is use the military to snatch your mammies and your grandpies and your little bambinos. Even though that's Italian, y'all might get snatched too.
Your tias and your tios.
Your tias and your tios. Your little Juanitas.
Abuela.
They all getting snatched up. Oh no, fuck you, you're black bitch. You are not one of us.
I know black.
And obviously, Ice done showed you ain't one of us. The National Guard is telling our black asses, y'all were never one of us. And it's sad when you see people who look like you wearing the camouflage walking the streets because they have to follow orders. So, you saw what happened Tuesday. You see what's going to be running one of the biggest cities in the world, not just in the United States, y'all. You see it. The question is, when 2026 midterm come in, are you going to actually create another
Anthony,
big
you
blue
got
wave?
that. You got that Arsenio Hall finger.
Right.
I wish it was really long.
Is it long?
That shit is long.
It's not
Look
long.
at it.
I have.
He pointed
It's
it
not
that
long.
way.
That's
That
because
shit
it's-
was long.
It was
It's
camera
like
angle.
it's the camera angle. It's like the Fat Albert thing. You know, when Fat Albert said, I got to sing a song for you. And you're like, God damn, Fat Albert, don't touch me with that.
Don't touch me.
That's a big goddamn finger there, Fat Albert. No, like I'm so serious, and I'm trying not to be so funny about it, but I am serious. Are you willing to sacrifice, and are you willing to put on the line your ego, your narcissism, your ugliness towards folks who didn't look like you? and vote those bitches out
It's
and put
not,
people who
Anthony.
actually care.
It is not going to happen until something happens to them.
It's
That is
happening
what
to them,
is
though,
now
Helene.
Starting to happen.
But that's why we got the change that we got this November, is because it has
Mm-hmm.
now started to happen. But those holdouts, they're going
Yeah.
to do everything that they can to still justify what is going on until it literally comes knocking on their door. Because until that happens, they're going to still justify. Donald Trump said on a fucking interview and said, no, I don't think ICE is doing enough. When we then
Yep.
cut to a girl having her car hit by
Yes.
ICE and then dragged out of said car, only to find out hours later that she's an American citizen born here. Not even a
They-
naturalized, I got a green
Right.
card, I did the right. She was born in this fucking country.
Came out of a patriotic
Not a
punani.
dreamer, none of that shit. Fucking born here. And y'all hit this woman's car, dragged her the fuck out, and not one time did you say, do you have ID?
They just snatch a teacher. Teaches kindergarten or pre-K. Snatched that woman clean out of class. Threw her in the car and took off.
Did
That's
you know that this
And we
is
gotta
a
start wrapping up.
civil? This is a civil issue. This is not a criminal issue.
Yeah,
This is-
immigration is a civil fucking
Civil-
issue.
This is the saddest part about all of this, is this country has been snowed into believing that this is a criminal act, that they are breaking a criminal federal felonious felony. They're committing a felonious
Nigga,
act. This
They
is
might as
crazy.
well have parking tickets. That's what the equivalent
Right.
is. A goddamn
That's
speeding
why-
ticket is the equivalent.
Yeah.
That's why when you fight back, you can actually get away from them, and they really can't do anything with try to find you again.
Did you see the motherfucker
Right.
that was mowing his lawn and then saw him pull up and walked in his house?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
That motherfucker had a leaf blower, had just got done mowing his lawn.
Mm-hmm.
With the leaf blower going, he turned around and saw him right in that house. And they walked up to his lawn, saw that he was inside the house, locked the door. They just turned right back around and walked in and went in their car.
Yes.
Like the
And
one that
left.
was on the roof, the one that stayed on the roof.
Yeah.
And was like, "You gotta have
Yep.
to come get me. I'm not
Oh.
getting off the roof."
That
And
part.
shout out to Sandwich Man. Props to you. You're free. Continue to fight the good fight. The young man that hit one of the ICE vehicles with a sandwich. They wanted to charge him with a felony.
What?
The courts came in and said, please, don't fucking bother us again. The jury even said, don't even call us for jury duty. Man, go home. They let him out, and they said if they went to try to prosecute him again, they would prosecute them instead.
Nice.
So, shout out to the federal judges who are actually doing the work. But also, I know people are mad with Ketanji Brown Jackson because of her decision.
Don't be.
Don't be, because you got to go and read why. What you really need to be mad about, and here's the thing: where is the money?
Thank
Yep.
you.
The money that was supposed to be used for
It's in
the temporary
Argentina.
SNAP
Because there
benefits.
was a surplus. There was definitely a surplus
that- and
that
now
was
it's
in
gone.
place for government shutdowns, like it has
And it's
been in the
gone.
past. Where did
Mhm.
the surplus money go?
This is why they
So
were
now
trying
she
so
has
hard.
enacted an audit to happen.
Ooh, and Trump don't like audits.
This is
You know
why
what?
they
Oh
were
no,
pushing
remember that's
so
why we
hard.
could never see his taxes, because he was going
Thank
through an
you.
audit for 53 years.
Oh my goodness!
Why
Ain't it
can't
nice
I
to
see
have
cat?
some people
tax
with
credit
common
being
sense?
audited?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
cat is like, wrap it up, B. I need kibble. So, Britt, we're gonna push Her-Tep Corner.
Oh, it was a
I
white
was
man
going
that took a
to-
sandwich.
I was actually going to say that because you covered everything I would have if after this.
Oh, okay.
So thank
And
you.
I don't.
for
I don't
that.
have a
Sorry.
question either.
Well, ladies
Why you
and
don't have a
gentlemen,
question, bitch?
I forgot.
Unprepared.
I forgot. I'm unprepared for
Unfucking
class.
prepared.
hey, look, here's a question for y'all. Who would you want for your verses? Put that in the comments. And also,
Yeah, that's a good question.
how do you feel about what is going on in our country right now? Let's have a discussion. Are you ready for another blue wave? Or are you going to let that red wave come in like menstrual cramps and just ruin your whole damn life? Hey, that's my question to y'all. What are you gonna do? And I could ask that to myself. What am I gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm still saying if that statue gets erected, it needs to be accurate.
If they find the
Very
money to
accurate.
erect a
water
fucking
fountain.
statue, that is ridiculous. Bitch. Oh my God.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it, and that is all. We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for checking us out. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We hope you learned something from this episode. If not, hey, you gave us a view. We herp it. It's almost like herpes and hope. Herp. We herp you.
Herpes and koalas.
Chlamydia and koalas.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Come on. Come on now. You see,
be accurate with your STIs.
Please. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, make sure when you're watching, or if you're going to watch, or if you're going to share it, please hit the red subscribe button. It'll only take a second. Blue thumbs up because blue thumbs are cool, and hit the bell and turn your notifications to all so you'll be notified when a new episode drops. Woo! That is it. That is all. So for that beautiful rare sunshine, Miss Araya Anderson, for Miss Coretta with the Beretta, Miss Elaine Torregano.
Gang, gang.
Bang, bang. And for that slightly annoyed mixed chick, the priestess of beige rage, the progenitor of light-skinned revolution. I was going to give her another AKA, but hey, not until next week. Miss Britt Williams, I am Anthony Sterling saying, if you are out in them streets, please be careful, but also be a revolutionary. But if you can't do none of that, please be good. Until next time, bye.
You lit, nigga.